Once these niggas get on here, man, we gonna go ahead and get to work. Y'all know this song, this Heart Joint? No? This Magic Man? Y'all all gotta go buy it, nigga, if y'all gonna be just a part of this game. I mean, it's about cocaine and all that, man, but just the fact of replacing the cocaine the thought of the cocaine with the thought of the macaroni, the thought of the pimp nigga, the thought of the young player, the thought of, you know what I mean? You know, it's something amazing to reach for. That bitch, I'm everything that you should be addicted to. Everything. You know what I mean? It's amazing to even think that way. All right, let me start off where I wanted to start. Nigga, I still might have allergies today, nigga. You know what I mean? I woke up, you know, having allergies a little bit. I took a whole bunch of vitamins. I bought a whole bunch of vitamins yesterday. I spent $50-something on vitamins. But I got the windows open and everything today, nigga. So hopefully that don't mess with the sound. If y'all niggas can't hear me, let me know. I'll shut the windows and all that. You know what I mean? My California house. Daddy, you gotta open up them windows and breathe in them houses, you know. So yeah. But anyway, y'all don't start that bullshit, man. There's none of y'all niggas on here, man. You know what I mean? Nobody liked it, man. Y'all like the joint, or get the fuck on up out of here, man. All right, Gabriel P said, yo, I'm saying top of it, pimping, good morning, early bird, get that worm, no doubt. You know what I mean? A1A Rebel said top of the AM, you know what I'm saying, to the most honorable boss hog, no doubt, and the mob, you dig? The mob is here with it, dog. All right, so the first thing I wanted to talk about today, man, was, I wasn't always the smartest nigga in the room, or to get into a room when I was wanting to sit up around them giants and get some real game. Skylar Rock just watch y'all niggas 2 shots as soon as he walked through the door, man. So y'all give it up to that giant for coming in and playing it the right way. You know what I mean? You know, that's how us players used to come in a bar, is buying the shots. We didn't sit for 2 hours and wait till the hoes came in, and then when the hoes came in, we was like, oh man, let me buy the shot. No, we was like, hey, nigga, this is who I am. This is what type of life I live every day anyway. You know what I mean? So anyway, I had a bitch get at me this morning that seen me in that drop top. It was a drop top difference. I was talking to a fine light-skinned bitch right at my son's daycare or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know, she got the nice see-through shit. I said, oh man, I got to talk to her. Yeah, it's that me. She tried to diss me. Don't you got somebody? Yeah, I got a lot of somebody. So hold up, come here, dog. You know what I mean? So I seen another little bitch that we was supposed to talk, and you know, the bitch was like, nah, I ain't with it. You know what I mean? You know, that I told you, man. What that nigga Jay say, when them tops go down, the chicks' tops go down, you know what I mean? You know, top up to the Boss Hall schoolyard, E-Wall circle in here. No doubt, man, you know what I mean? You know, some niggas had, I got a story on E-Wall circle. Hold on, y'all niggas, let me turn this heart off. Hold on. I got a story on E-Wall circle, man. Me and one of my best friends got into a fist fight, man. We was at a party on 12th Street. And you know, we had a football game the next day too with the West Side Cubs and shit. But me and Cubs got into a fist fight. You know what I mean? Right in front of them 12th and Linwood niggas. We definitely thought we was gonna get jumped. And you know, and we fighting each other. 2 Dex niggas fighting. And you know, so me and him, you know, we throwing it for a little minute too. Like, you know, I'm tired, he tired. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get it in, nigga. For whatever reason, you know what I mean? And oh, you said school teacher instead of schoolyard. Okay, no doubt. You know what I mean? You know, top of it, school teacher. You gotta get your profile picked up, baby. All right, so me and Cuz fist fighting right on 12th Street. We had a little party on 12th. They had a lot of bitches up in there for a young nigga, and we couldn't resist it. So we go over in another hood. We go to the party. It's only about 3 niggas from Dexter, and I got my god brothers with me. And you know what I mean? And we went up in there because there was going to be some bitches there and everything. So, you know, we dance on bitches. You know, I was a little managed nigga, you know what I mean? Yeah, fuck the autocorrect, man. I thought you meant school crap when I first seen it, but don't even trip, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I got love for you anyway. You said E-Wall Circle, so I knew one of the streets anyway. So, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm down with the school crap, niggas. You dig? You know? So, what happened is, man, so me and my man get into the fist fight, right? Everybody watching, I'm like, cuz we about to get jumped, nigga. We keep fighting, you know. But you know, he in the heat of the moment, I'm like, fuck it, nigga. If you going, I'm going. What up, though? Swing again, and we get into it. So we get into a motherfucking fight, And that other crew just surrounded us and watched the fight. And then when it was time to, you say much love from Cleveland, no doubt, man. Us Detroit niggas love you, Cleveland niggas too. You understand me? So, so hold on for a minute. All right, so so after the fight, cause them 12th Street niggas was like, let him fight, let him fight, let him fight. So, you know what I mean? After the fight, they was like, man, these niggas is, they you know what I'm saying? They about it. We ain't jumping them niggas. Cause, you know, I guess they just respected our grind. Cause we fought for a good 2 minutes. You know, 2 minutes of fighting is a long time, baby. And it's a whole physical thing. So, I go home. He go home, but we go home separately because, you know, we had beef, the nigga. So, so I get to walking. And me and my god brothers walking. And we getting up Fullerton. We walking all the way up Fullerton. We get past Livernois, right where that little story is on the corner, right? Or where it used to be, you know what I mean? I don't really know, because, you know, nigga, this shit, man, it's 23 years ago, something like that. So anyway, nigga, I gets to about the store, some niggas in a minivan, they was packed in that bitch too, like sitting lapped up, nigga, and they was looking for somebody to get down on. This is just typical Detroit shit. We walking, it's about 3 in the morning or some shit. Nigga, I don't know what, I don't remember exactly what time it is, but I know it's late. And I know I'm gonna get in trouble anyway when I get to the crib because, nigga, not only do we got a game today, but my mom liked to lay eyes on you, nigga, before you lay down. You gotta remember, you know, she was in that 80s crowd where people didn't make it home. So, you know what I mean? She always, you know, wanted her oldest son, you know, home and shit. So, you know, but I was, you know me, before I was getting money, I was getting a lot of pussy before I was getting money. Then I started getting money and somebody else had to get the pussy. You understand me? So I gets to about, I cross over, you know what I'm saying, Livernois, we on Fullerton. It's the little store right there. Some niggas pulled, they whipped in. Hey, nigga, where y'all from? And you know me, I just got into a fight with my homie and I'm trying to become a G in my neighborhood anyway, so I threw the decks up real fast. And the nigga was like, what, nigga, woo, woo, you know. So they jumped out on us. And, I'm just thinking we about to get jumped or whatever. And I'm like, man, fuck it. You know what I mean? You know, because at that point, you know, you don't really grow up on, you know what I'm saying, on Dexter or, you know what I'm saying, probably anywhere in Detroit. You know what I mean? Without getting jumped, it's just a part of it. It's a rite of passage. Just like gladiator school. That's just part of your hood, making sure you tough, like your big brother trying to make you tougher, nigga. So, you know, I was gonna get down, and something about it had my man, you know, think, fuck that. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking he seen something I ain't see, so we ran. So them niggas they ran on us too. They said, I remember one of the niggas, he said, man, where y'all niggas gonna run to, nigga? This Detroit. He said it like I was some foreigner or something, nigga. So, I had, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I just got through a fight. So we running from the niggas, and man, my man could run faster than me, the nigga I was with. So, you know what I'm saying, he was gone. And I'm trying to keep up. You know, I ran flat-footed, nigga. Ain't nobody ever tell me till I got to the span and chassis, nigga. You know what I mean? That nigga, you run flat-footed, you got to run on your toes. I never even knew that, nigga. I was a linebacker and everything, a cornerback and everything, and nigga, I wasn't running on my toes. But anyway, so this nigga smoked me when, you know what I'm saying, we running from these niggas. I'm like, God damn. So I told the nigga, look, man, I'm going to just stop and fight. And he was like, brother, I ain't stopping. I ain't mad at this nigga for this neither. So we not, you know what I'm saying, we not dissing him. You know what I'm saying? The first nigga diss him, get stumped out. Nigga gets this is my family. I love this nigga. You know what I mean? We grew up together. If we didn't have situations and stories like this, I wouldn't have learned a lot of shit. So I was like, man, I'm tired, nigga. Not only that, but he got me beat by a little bit. So I'm like, nigga, I'm tired. I'm about to fight these niggas. So the nigga was like, don't stop, cuz, you know, I'm not fighting. Because remember, he's from another hood. He was in a different gang, everything. So the nigga stopped us about on Ewall Circle. There was an old trick. He come out with a gallon of gin, and he had a hoe with him. Now, I don't really know much about a hoe at this age, but I know that this is a hoe. And I know this old nigga was a trick. He had the bifocal glasses right on Ewall Circle. This is right, you know, in Fullerton, when you pass Ewall Circle and shit. So the nigga, we you know what I'm saying, we damn near ran into him trying to get him to give us a ride. You know what I mean? Because I know if I got to the house, you know what I mean, it was on and popping. You know what I mean? Them niggas out of there. So I was like, you know what I mean, I think my brother had ran into him first, and damn near made him drop his gin. So that made him pissed, and you know, I think it might have scared the old man. He had a big booty black bitch with him. She had on a red dress, nigga. That dress was riding up, ass was showing everything. But I ain't had time for that at that time, nigga. We about business, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, cause you never know, man, exactly what it is that some niggas want. You got to remember, nigga, I was born in the 80s too. I lived through the 80s also, the 80s and 90s and all. So, you know, they could have just got down on you and killed you for nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to make it into a crew. For somebody to show niggas that they wasn't no snitch, that they was down. Whatever it was, we don't know what they had in mind. So all we know, niggas, we not going for that. So we run into the nigga. Brother almost knocked the nigga's gin down. So he spilled a little out of the little gallon. But you know, it's a whole fucking gallon, nigga. So he got a whole lot more. And this hoe was down whether he ain't got no gin. You know what I'm saying? As long as he got his Benjamin, she is down, nigga. But he was like, you young motherfuckers. Yeah, hell no. If them niggas is gonna kill y'all, they gonna kill your motherfucking ass, bitch. This nigga was like, I ain't having it, two young niggas in my car while I'm trying to get laid. So, he roasted us. And we ran down to U-Haul Circle. So when we gets down top of the morning, you know what I'm saying, much love, no doubt, man, you know what I mean, from Austin, Texas, you know what I'm saying, I mean, one of my best bitches from Austin, Texas, man, you know what I mean, best bitches of all time from Austin, Texas, nigga, so I got love for y'all, man. Get your profile pic, though, brother. So, the nigga, so we gets down U-Haul Circle, and we getting down by that other area, man. Man, I forget what the fuck this area was, man. If one of my niggas is on here, they could kind of tell me what area it was, dude. It's been so long, nigga. I always knew this area. Damn, nigga, I forgot the area it was, nigga. But it's all good, baby. So we gets down, you know what I'm saying? White Wonder just bought you niggas a shot, you know what I mean? The gang versus everybody. Blessings to the boss hog in school. No doubt, man. Blessings to you too, brother. So we gets up by my man's house, right? We walking up the other way, you know, like another block, whatever the block is, that's, you know what I mean, right after Fullerton. I can't even think of the name right now. But whatever the block is when you run all the way down. And we walked up that street. I don't know who the hoe is, but I'm gonna get at her later. So we walk up that street. We end up right outside the nigga house that I just got the fist fighting. I see the lights on, people moving around, but I just got into a real fight with this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a play fight. It was a real fight. So I couldn't go in there like, nigga, it's some niggas out, because them niggas chased us down E-Wall Circle, and they, no doubt, them niggas chased us down E-Wall Circle because they got back in the van, okay, from Fullerton. Once they seen the nigga on E-Wall Circle, they waited until the nigga told us he wasn't giving us a ride. And then we started running again. Them niggas drove down E-Wall Circle, you know what I'm saying, like behind us, nigga. You little niggas can't get away, nigga, woo, woo, you know what I mean? So we gets down the street, whatever that other street is, the main street, the main drag. And we walks all the way down. And it was by the bridge, whichever one of y'all niggas know, that the bridge that connects like the Clover Line area over to, for some reason, Schoolcraft is in my head, but I don't know if it's, you know what I mean, because you put that in my head. But whatever it is, it's over on whatever the fuck street this was. You know how you got the overpass joint. So we gets over there, and I couldn't wake my man up because, you know, nigga, we just got into a fist fight, me and him. So, you know what I mean? So I eases up on the bridge, right? The Davidson, yeah. So we up that way, and I creeps on to the overpass because we seeing the niggas starting to creep. It was like, you know what I'm saying, some LA shit. Nigga, it was like some Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood shit, nigga, like for no reason, like unprovoked attacks in Detroit, nigga, but this is what we had to live through, nigga. And so we gets on, and this is before I got my first gun too. I got my first gun probably a couple months after that. And it wasn't for this situation. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that way. So I'm going back over the Clover Line. I'm going back over the bridge towards Clover Line because I'm trying to get to my house. You know what I'm saying? We was on 12611 Clover Line right then, nigga. You know what I mean? Legendary house now. You know what I mean? So, you know, because my mom had just moved a little bit off Dexter. So, we get across the motherfucking bridge. We creeping across. Like once I get on the bridge, I'm running, cause I know that, you know what I mean. If the niggas get on the bridge with the heaters or whatever, we got. So once we get on the bridge, we able to run, sped across the bridge. We gets down from the bridge. It was not my street. It was like 1 or 2 streets over, if I remember correctly. So we crept on to the next street behind this car, to the next car behind that car, and we, and we just from car to car all the way up my street. You know what I mean? Because this was not Dexter, where I got cousin in this house, cousin in that house, uncle up the block. You know what I'm saying? Aunt around the corner, another cousin. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't Dexter. You can throw a rock and you got a good chance of hitting one of my cousin's houses and getting stumped out, nigga, because we all roll together like that. Well, on Cloverline, it was just right outside the hood, but it was outside my hood. So we goes from car to car, and I swear on all I love, man. I remember we gets to his people's house, and he was like, "Man, we can't wake them up at this time." So I'm like, oh, "Fuck it." And I lost my keys fighting with my mans and them. So I'm like, "Okay, fuck it." Knock on my door. So I knock on the door, and my mom is pissed, but she, happy to see me home. We had the bar on the door, the bars, and then, then she got to open the, she had to open the motherfucking wooden door, then the bars on the joint. And these niggas caught us at this point. They in front of my house, but they not in front of my house. They, like, we was on the corner. So they was on the street that was coming up facing the house, and they got the high beams on the house. And, my mom was like, "Who's them? They just dropped you off?" I said, "No, them niggas just chased us here." You know what I mean? And I remember she had a little 9, and my mom was only like 4'11", nigga. She had a little 9, and she come out on the porch, you know what I mean? They didn't give her no static, but either way, you know what I mean? Just another day in Detroit, nigga, remembering Ewald Circle, nigga. You brought up the name and made me think of a story from that time. Alaline just bought y'all niggas 2 shots, though. You did. All right, so we talked about my brother from Sac. Soak this up. One of the rules to the game that I always say this, is that you have to be likable. You have to be likable. If that wasn't the first rule to the game, brother, if we on about number 4, let that be number 4. Let it be known. Let it as it is written. You know what I mean? It is written. You have to be likable. Okay? Now, I say that all the time, that bitches gotta like you in order to fuck with you. They not gonna, sell their soul and their pussy and everything for you and not like you. You dig? They got to like you. You know what I'm saying? But not only that, man, but let me step past that today, okay, and say that everybody must like you. Now, you can't stop haters from hating you, okay? So you can't make them like you, okay? But people should hear great things about you. There's a difference in holding your integrity high and doing just what it takes to be on the low end of it. There's a difference. I wasn't always smart enough to be in the rooms with the giants. I definitely wasn't always rich enough to be in a room with the giants. I didn't have enough hoes to be in a room with the giants. But they never heard confusion from me about me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that kind of nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know how, you was in school and they would always tell you, nigga, somebody hit you, you gotta hit them back. And then you get in trouble, nigga, because you got caught hitting the nigga back, so they think you just passing licks. If it's not a fist fight, you might get in trouble for playing. Nigga, you playing in class, nigga. You know what I mean? You got to take up for yourself in this life. But I see so many niggas, like, with online confusion and shit. The first thing that you think, y'all saying, players think when we see online confusion, no matter who the fuck it is or what the fuck the reason is, we think, I'm not doing business with him or him. Because we don't want none of that in our life. Nigga, these niggas, the giants, didn't know nothing about me, but they knew I didn't never had confusion. Ever. Because I would fight and we would get it over with, but I would never have no bad blood and we arguing, and every time we see each other, we gonna dump on each other. Every time we seen each other, we gonna fight. Like, I didn't have confusion. I always was a good nigga, dude. I always took the loss. I was always the bigger pimp nigga. I would never let no nigga say, "That nigga owed me money, man. That nigga got over on me. That nigga didn't," you know what I mean? "He didn't pay me," or "he didn't." Nigga, please, man. I was too big for that. You know what I'm saying? I was telling 2 of my brothers just last night. I was like, dude, one, you said, "Man, well, how'd you play it?" I said, "Man, I always just paid niggas and cut them off. Just completely." I mean, that was a big thing. Hold on, man. Morning star, you late, goddammit. So I was, there was always A fact that I always paid a nigga and just made sure they was cut off. They just couldn't. Not now you cut from the candy store, nigga. You can't come back. You can't come fuck with me. I don't give a fuck what's happening, nigga, because you underplayed me that one time, nigga. You only get to play me once. So you know, I always paid the nigga, cause I ain't never have no nigga figure they was buying me for a few $100s I was saving. Now they got my integrity. Yeah, I can say that nigga boss. You know, he did beat me once. He did get over. That nigga was a shady. That nigga was a con nigga. That's why you don't hear that. You hear, nigga, I'm a professional nigga that talk about the con all the time, but you never once heard I was a con man. Ever. You ain't never once heard that because, nigga, I got so much integrity and I've always been that way. When I was a pup, when I didn't know nothing about pimping, I always played things in a certain fashion. Let me take it a little deeper. The first thing the niggas called me was smooth, because everything was always smooth about me, man. It wasn't just because my conversation was smooth and I could talk a bitch into something. Nigga, of course I could do that. Nigga, you can't get pimp, nigga. You can't do that, nigga. You know what I mean? But it was deeper than that with me. It was smooth living with my homies. We didn't have no static. Nigga, it was smooth. My homies ain't have static with the community. We didn't have static with police. We didn't have static no, like, it was all about being smooth. Everywhere you went, you wanted your game smooth. You know what I mean? Now, you can't be smooth with niggas that's not smooth. So I understand that part. But you act on them niggas and then you keep it moving, nigga. You ain't got time to even hang out with them. Why would you still be there acting on them niggas a year later? Bitch, every time I see you, I'm on your head. Why would you live like that? Nigga, why? You had to get on his head once. He a herb, he a sucker, he a lame. Why would you fuck with him again? You know what I mean? Like that, that's it. You got, so the OGs let me into rooms because they knew I was intelligent enough to bypass that nigga shit, man. It wasn't I was the coolest nigga and I was connected because of the niggas I was hanging with. It was that I was smooth and I was connected because of the niggas I was not hanging with. I was not hanging with the children of the corn problem people of this game. I was not hanging with the niggas that was constantly arguing. Yeah, but you didn't keep it real, nigga. You didn't break that bitch. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. I wasn't hanging with them kind of niggas, man. If you always had shit going, I was not fucking with you. Man, chances are if you had shit going one time and I seen it, I wasn't fucking. It didn't matter which one of you niggas was right. I don't want to fuck with either one of you niggas. Because this pimping shit is about being smooth. We didn't, man, I didn't have, you know how many hoes I blew? You know how many hoes I copped? You know how many, man, I don't have no confusion, nigga. It's like, you know what I mean? Nigga, you feel some type of way about the bitch, that's cool. Keep the bitch. Real shit, I had hoes look at me sometime when I'm like, yeah, man, I mean, you know, I ain't really tripping, man. I mean, you know, you don't like the way I knocked you for the bitch, whatever. Keep the bitch, nigga. If the bitch is mine, she gonna find her way back to me. I had a hoe once look at me like what you mean, keep it? I ain't staying with him. And I remember, you know, but I was such a young P that I was so saucy, nigga. And not just what was saucy and what was gonna be said. It was just about how to play it like, man, I'm bigger than this, nigga. I'm bigger than this. Now, nigga, I'm not no punk. Nigga, I'll murder you, nigga, if you know what I'm saying? If we get out of line and it gotta go that bad. But I'm a player, man. Why would we even argue about it? Dude, you know what I mean? You saying that you think that I'm a sucker the way I knock the bitch or whatever? That's cool, my nigga. Keep the bitch. I ain't tripping. I'm a pimp nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have another bitch by the end of the night. Not only that, but that bitch, if you keep her in town, is gonna come back and fuck with me. And this time I didn't pursue her, but she chased me all the way up the track with your trap in hand, Jack. You can't stop a bitch from liking me. So, you know, it's cool, man. Say whatever you gonna say. If you get in my face, I'm gonna beat you the fuck up. But say whatever you gonna say, nigga. I ain't gonna have no confusion. Cause I didn't even want niggas to see me out, the old heads, the OGs to see me out having confusion about a hoe. And that didn't make me right, cause I was right. You know what I mean? It didn't make me cool because I was wrong and I backed the nigga up. Fuck all that, nigga. That's whack. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what make a nigga cool? Man, that young nigga's rich. He gonna be having no problems, man. His shit is smooth. That's real shit. I wasn't even having no problems with my hoes on the track in front of people. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. You looking to blow a hoe. You know what I mean? You gotta constantly be getting down. That ain't saying that I ain't never checked no nigga or checked no bitch in front of people. No, that have to happen when it have to happen, but for the most part, you want to keep your game smooth, man. You want to be smooth everywhere you go. That's the mark of a player, nigga. A player is always smooth. That's real. He's always a nigga that you can't wait to see the next time you see him. You shake his hand, you know what I mean? Y'all hug, y'all. He's supposed to leave, man, but y'all done talk for a whole nother hour. He's still here. Y'all smiling the whole time. That's the mark of a player. When you go in another direction, nigga, that's not, you know, you're not going towards being a player. You're going away from being a player. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, man, is you can't afford for anything petty to get in your way. Not one thing. You can't afford it. Not one thing. Now, with that being said, the flip side of this coin, I was telling one of my brothers, I said, man, but you don't have to be a fool like I was. I lost a lot of money protecting my brand, protecting my name, and not being caught in confusion. I paid a lot of niggas money they did not earn. I let niggas go into partnerships they did not earn. I did a lot of shit just to be the bigger player. Like, man, I'm not gonna be petty. I started a lot of businesses and lost a lot of money because I wasn't about to be petty about it. In this school, we protect each other from that because there's a haircut with everything that go. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you told your brother you was gonna do this, you didn't do it, there's a haircut. It's not, man, but I'm gonna get him his money back. You know what I'm saying? Give me to next year. It ain't like that. You know what I mean? You upload a pic on Google, do it take some time for it to get back on YouTube? I ain't technologically inclined with this shit either. No doubt, no doubt. Morningstar, don't you need to just go on to a desktop, go on to YouTube, double click your icon where your face is supposed to be on my channel. Go to my channel, you know what I'm saying? Double click the icon where your face is supposed to be, and it should give you to upload the pic right there. You know what I mean? And you know. Okay, it's on the channel. Morningstar say it's on your channel, homie. So you all good, man. It's just going, you know what I mean? I'll see it tomorrow or whatever when you come in. All right, so welcome to the class, Jack. So what happens is, man, you have to be, no doubt, you have to be bigger than all of the small things that could hold you back, that could hold you from your greatness, man. You can't be a party to one of them niggas that's always arguing, always fighting, always in confusion, always feeling like they got to take up for themselves, always, you know, like, fuck all that, man. You know what I mean? You know, I heard a bitch tell me the other day, you know, she said, Daddy, I don't be what I would do all them other hoes. She said, my circle is so small, it's like a dot on the map. I was like, okay, bitch, well, we'll see. Bring your ass over here. You dig? So, you know, it's about what it is that you believe that you're going to be able to do with your life. Some niggas don't think that it's going to be bigger than this corner. Some niggas don't think that it's going to be bigger than this hoe. Some niggas don't think that they're going to ever have more than just this hoe. So naturally, they willing to die about this hoe and kill about this hoe. They're not going to accept being knocked for this hoe because they figure that this is the only chance. This is the only dummy that's going to pay them. You follow me? Us players, we know that the bitch is smart to fuck with us. So we don't got that kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with the hoe and you get sideways, nigga, I'm on your head like a hat, nigga. But you know, if you talking about knocking the bitch, you caught her out of pocket and the bitch, you know what I'm saying, chose and the brokers, man, why am you ain't got to explain nothing to me. That's all I got to say. Bitch gave you some money, the bitch confirmed it. It's a done deal, man. You know what I mean? I hope y'all get plenty more dollars, nigga. You know what I mean? Keep it moving, baby. You know what I mean? Like, you can't afford to have confusion about everything. You don't like a nigga video, you got to say something about it. And then you do another video about his video. And then he do a video, return about your video. You do a video about his video. And y'all niggas decimate each other, nigga, in front of the public, nigga. These other races is laughing at us, nigga. You know what I mean? We sitting up here trying to be cool in front of the people. Yeah, not only that, let me take it deeper. We ain't sitting up trying to be cool in front of the people. We sitting up trying to be cruel in front of the people. Because I watch niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all talk terrible about each other. Y'all go all the way in on each other, man, hitting below the belt, everything, trying to be the cruelest nigga that you could be. For what? For what? You follow me? Y'all niggas better wake up and learn how to get along with each other and get some money together. Because that's what, yeah, it takes a village to get money. It takes a village, homie. Do that mean that you don't be cold and you don't eat up competition? No, that ain't what you gotta eat up competition. And if this nigga's in your competition like Pac-Man, eat his ass up. But that hatred that ain't even got nothing to do with business, ain't got nothing to do with competition, ain't just you trying to have a voice on the internet, trying to be somebody. What do young niggas call it today? Clout chasing. We used to call it dick handling back in the day. You dick handling a nigga. You like some other nigga and you don't like this nigga and you gotta be sick. You gotta let it be known. You gotta say it. You know what I mean? Co-signing ass nigga. You know what I mean? Commentating another nigga's fight instead of getting in the ring and trying to win you a belt. Win you a gold medal. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's sucker shit, man. That's not player shit. You know what I mean? The out-of-pocket hoes do that. The real hoes don't even do that. Real hoes ain't got no time. They like, you know what I mean? I got a business to handle. I got a trick calling me right now. Let me go and get this money. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, real players ain't got time for that. Oh, man, you know, about the bitch. We ain't about to argue. I got another hoe calling me right now. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, we be busy doing what we do for a living, nigga. How dare you come in here with that nasty energy? You know, wanting to beef about the bitch. Nigga, you must be crazy. You know what I mean? You know, so you niggas, man, y'all beefing about the shit that y'all shouldn't be beefing about. You should be beefing to get out of the ghetto. With that nigga, like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna broke me neither, nigga. You know what I'm saying? How about that? You know what I mean? You know, nigga, how about, nigga, you know what I'm saying? We beefing against poverty, nigga. Black poverty, how about that? Nigga, you know what I mean? You know, we talking about gang violence, man. I'm talking about gang unity, nigga, where it's like probably 13 different gangs under this school that I'm doing. And we all getting along, nigga, because we all gonna eat together regardless. Nigga, you from Compton, you from South Central, you from Detroit, you from Chicago, you from Florida, you from New York, you from Arizona, you from, you know what I mean? Like, everybody, we all getting money together, nigga. If any nigga bring that weak shit in here, we beating him up. We getting him out of here, because that energy you can't get rich with. That's sucker shit, man. That's sucker shit, nigga. You know what I mean? So, the older niggas seen that I wasn't about that. Now, look at this. It's 41 of y'all niggas in here. Only 13, 14 of y'all niggas liked it. The fuck are y'all doing? Who the fuck are y'all to be in here and not liking the joint? If y'all not one of us and y'all love this shit, then who are you? If you're not the game, then you must be everybody else, right? So like it or get the fuck out. Because you know this ain't for everybody else. This is for the gang, the secret society, you know what I mean? That shall remain secret even though I let y'all niggas on here. That little bitty piece y'all getting, y'all ain't gonna know enough to be able to do nothing. Y'all gonna have to come here, get on this phone, get in person, get in public, and get money together. That's it, nigga. Y'all, you know, y'all can scramble to try to use the game that's on here. You know what I mean? Man, I don't even fucking know how to tell you where to find the like button, homie. Morning Star, man. Tell a nigga how to find the like button, bro. My brother from Ewall Circle and all that shit. You know, Ewall Circle's over by Dexter. You dig? By Dexter. You know, so anyway, man, the older niggas knew that I wasn't about no foolishness, man. Now, nobody hangs around you if you're a punk. Because that's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? If you're a punk, you're a punk. Nigga, nobody want to hang out with a punk. They can't have a punk's back. You know what I mean? I'm a, you know what I'm saying, help you if you get jumped, nigga. But, you know, I know you're a punk and you ain't going to help me. Nobody do that. But what I'm saying is, nigga, after you know that these niggas ain't thinking that you a punk, you know what I'm saying? He said, true shit, Big Boss Hog. I'm looking for the like button too. No doubt, man. Morning start telling y'all how to do it now. All right. So yeah, that's how that go, man. You know what I mean? Skylar Rock just bought y'all niggas a second shot one time, man. Y'all give it up to him. He didn't, you know what I'm saying, came back twice like he left something, man. So, you know, you got to think about what you want to be representing. Do you want to be representing foolishness, arguments, constant consternation, not giving a nigga props, constantly giving a nigga hate? Or do you want to represent somebody that they like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? You show back. Nigga, you can ready to leave town. Oh, man, I got to kick it with the suckers, man. Yeah, when you going to be back, baby? Yeah, man, I know the whole street, you good, nigga. Like, we got all love for each other. All love. You know what I'm saying? Chris Wayne, you got to get a profile pic, baby. We got all love for each other. We ain't got no hate for it. We ain't got time, man. I catch a nigga hating, he out of this school. Period, man. He excommunicated because that's not what we about. We not here to kick it with each other, you know what I'm saying, about which nigga ain't really about it, which nigga ain't. Man, if you got time enough to think about, to discover, to search out and discover and discern what some other nigga is doing, you know that you could have been making money in that time. You could have been getting a bitch to fall in love. You could have been taking over a corner. You could have been taking over a street, a block, a area could be named after you if you stop the punk ass shit, nigga. How about that? How about death to the punk niggas, just like death to the free niggas, man? How about that, though? You know what I mean? You know, death to the punk niggas, man. Death to the complaining niggas. Death to the criticizing niggas. I mean, death to the condemning niggas is trying to get haters on their side because they don't want to be lonely as a hater, so they got to keep on explaining it as to why this nigga ain't doing this, that nigga ain't doing that. Nigga, you spending way too much time, you know what I'm saying, worrying about another nigga dick, homie. You know what I mean? You know, okay, cool, I'm at work, I bounce off and create the profile pic and then get back on. Peace and respect. No doubt, man, peace and respect to you too, my brother. Much love. So, yeah, man, I mean, you know, nigga, I would come in rooms with giants and they knew that they would never see me talking to nobody. So they know I wasn't of the world. I just happened to be in the world. I just happened to be in this bar. But I ain't of this bar. One of the niggas is drunk, getting into, nigga, you spilled my drink. Did you just talk to my hoe? You know what I mean? Like I wasn't one of them niggas. I was always crispy, clear-minded. I was always at a bitch. My game was always crispy, even before it was top shelf. Even before I had top shelf game, I had game that, you know, that niggas liked. Like, man, hey, man, you know what I mean? You a cool nigga, man. You always keeping it real, nigga. You always keep it 100. Nigga, I'm always buying the drinks, nigga. I'm never one of the niggas just drinking it up for free. Let me hit some other niggas blunt. You know what I'm saying? I'm always like, oh, man, man, I ain't tripping, baby. I'm always the first nigga to put my bread down, to grab my balls and be like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Boss up on this, man. What up? You know what I mean? I'm always nigga, bet 5. That's 5, you know what I'm saying? But here, bet another 5 right back, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, it's, you know, I'm never the nigga, you know what I'm saying, that's trying to save my dough. You know what I mean? Because I knew that a reputation went with me. You don't go through this life, man, without a rep. You don't, nigga. Yo, you got a rep right now. All of y'all niggas on here got a rep right now. It's just a rep for being a regular nigga. So y'all have to determine, how can I change this rep that I got now to the rep that I want? You know what I'm saying? All you hoes that's on here, y'all got a rep whether y'all know it or not. These people don't know I just be doing a date here and there. Everybody that know you be doing a date, period, you got a rep. You just a rep for being a punk bitch, like a regular bitch, you know what I mean, with no P. Or, you know, some regular P or some little loser nigga, you know what I mean? And he got a rep of being a little loser nigga. So you are associated with him. So, you know what I mean? So y'all a little loser couple, you know what I mean? So, yo, you have to say, hey, man, I'm changing that. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I want to be more. I had a rep, nigga, when I was on Dexter. It, you know, what the gangsters called me a little boy. They was like, yeah, man, he just stole some little boy's turtleneck. I was like, God damn, nigga, this nigga's only like 2 years older than me. But I guess in his mind, he was a man because he was knocking niggas the fuck out, stumping niggas out. I mean, you would hear about him beating niggas up every week. There was a new story about him getting down. He was earning his bones. He was earning his stripes. He was becoming somebody. I wasn't. I guess I was in a certain light because, you know, I was the nigga that was always bringing bitches home. And at that time, it was the era of the ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. So, you know, so I was always, guess who's back in the motherfucking house? You know what I mean? So, but, you know, once I got serious about my pip dog, that shit had to stop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I guess that was the rep I was gaining. So you always gaining a rep. Always. Always, always, always gaining a rep. Never think that you're not. It's just whether it's the rep you want to have or not. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, you say, I'm definitely not a free nigga. Just ain't step up and get the cash app shit together yet, but I will real soon, real talk. That's cool, bro. You ain't got to address that yet, man. This your first time coming up in here, man. You know, I'm not tripping, bro. You know what I mean? You know, who you are is going to remain to be seen by how you move every day. You know what I mean? It's just like who I am is seen by who I am every day. We all write our own story. We write our own history by what we do every day, what we think about every day, what comes out our mouth, but what comes out our soul, what comes out our actions and activities every day. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got to defend that, my brother, from Ewald Circle, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You from my hood. I ain't tripping. You know what I mean? But, you know, you will get to it when you get to it, nigga, and you will get to it if that's who you are meant to be. You know what I mean? You know, that's just how it is. But, so I wasn't talking about you personally. I was talking about everybody, period. Every man breathing. You know what I'm saying? That's including you, but it wasn't just about you. But, and every bitch breathing on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bitches that ain't gonna pay no pimp. That's just the situation with them. They gonna always slide by. You know what I mean? That's to the free hoes, too. How about that? That's to the free niggas and the free bitches. Nigga, I don't got no love for, you know what I'm saying, different genders just getting it. But I don't mind them bitches sitting on here because they just might get with me. But the bitches that know they not getting with me, what the fuck are you here for? Oh, some free game. Let me get them food snaps too. You know what I mean? But anyway, am I looking good? Am I? Why ain't you call me? What you doing? If I'm looking good, call me and tell me then. One time though. Not one time, but every time though. I'm on here every day. You know what I mean? Call me. I got room on the motherfucking the what is this teleconference for you. You know what I mean? I'll pat your fine ass in and you can ask me the questions from the bitch perspective. You feel me? What it is that you want to know about a fine pig. You know what I'm saying? How y'all fine niggas do it? Put my number up there, Morningstar. I appreciate it, homie. And after you give her enough time to get the number, go on and delete it so it ain't don't just be a lot of niggas calling me that ain't her. You dig? Yeah. Morningstar, nigga, you sleep? That bitch supposed to already have my number, nigga. You bugging. You gonna wait 2 hours to tell me, but yo, said, boss, I've been up all night and I just fell asleep. God damn it, though. I gotta get a bitch my number myself. Okay, all right, goddamn, Morningstar, you bugging. You about to blow me a fine bitch this morning, Morningstar. What the hell you doing? It's the morning, nigga. Morningstar, you supposed to be on top of this shit. Don't blow no fine bitch for me. Let me not start it off like that. God damn it. You dig? But so anyway, no doubt. Now take it down, Morningstar. You know what I'm saying? Delete the comment now. You know what I mean? I appreciate it though, man. You know what I mean? Having my back as usual. You dig? We all mob together. You dig? All right. Let me get me some water real quick, nigga, and then we gonna get back to it. And if y'all got questions, go ahead, throw them in. Because if this fine hoe call me and we just getting ready at the end of the call, I'm gonna get off and romance this hoe. So, you know what I mean? But if she call now, you know what I mean? I'll get down and, you know, we can get down in front of y'all. That's definitely because, you know, like I tell them, you know what I'm saying? You find that motherfucking bitch. We are a couple that everybody are gonna look at, that everybody is gonna look at. Any bitch that's with me, the world is looking because we leaders in our community. So you show them exactly how I was supposed to act. I'm gonna show them exactly how a man's supposed to act, how a piece supposed to act, all the shit. You know what I'm saying? We show them how they are supposed to act in their homes. You ready for that? Get it. All right. So anyway, yeah, man. You know, it's not about y'all doing less than what the fuck it takes to make it and to get the name and the respect that you want. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have to tell a nigga, hey man, I ain't like I used to be, or hey man, I'm better than I used to be. All of y'all want to be on point. All of y'all. And in case y'all thinking I'm leaning on y'all niggas, the two niggas I'm talking about, I'm leaning on both of y'all equally, niggas. So don't think that I'm taking favoritism. I'm taking one nigga side over another nigga. I think both of y'all niggas are wrong. Get it? You understand me? So yeah, you know, don't ever try to short your brothers on money, because you will be the nigga that's known that's shorter the nigga. Okay? And one man talks to 1,000 people. Okay? And that will be the brand that's on your name. At least in that part of town. You know, this nigga will work you and won't pay you. But also on the flip side of that coin, don't ever short your brother the amount of work that you're supposed to put in. Okay? Because ain't no excuse for good work. Y'all niggas know the results rule. It ain't the fact that a bitch got ham. It's about the fact that, you know what I'm saying, how much dough she had for you when she got home and got found. You dig? So that's the game. I mean, nigga, you know, it ain't about what she say she trying to do. Daddy, I'm out for you every day. You got some money? Then you ain't doing a motherfucking thing. But I've been out. Well, then, bitch, you need to be calling me and asking me how to be out, bitch. Because you got to motherfucking be out about something. You can't just be out slumming and hanging and chilling and smoking weed. Because, you know, bitch could be out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. She don't know. You know what I mean? Bitch could be out all day. Talking to other bitches. Just rolling up that same street you told her to be on. Y'all talking to the niggas that she grew up with. Oh, that's my brother. We went to high school together. Oh, that, yeah, me and her used to cheerlead together. Oh, man, I used to babysit her kids and shit. Bitch, you're doing everything except the right thing. You understand me? You know, same thing about niggas. You know, player nigga get out, you know what I mean? Supposed to be out catching the bitch, but you know, he out, you know what I mean, tender dicking and part-time catfishing and cupcaking and whatever other hashtag word that y'all got, you know what I mean? That nigga's out doing everything except the right thing. You know what I mean? You know, what they got an emoji now, you know what I mean? You know, that, you know, when you call your man and he, you know, he got his hand on the bitch's shoulder and he's stroking the bitch from the back with the doggy. Like, I'm on an interview. Niggas be out doing everything except the right thing, you dig? You know, and everybody can slip. Me included, I can slip, anybody can slip because we all human, right? But you have to make sure that you tired of slipping. You got to make sure that you take this shit strict. I got a bitch yesterday. One of my bitches put the bitch on the phone. Some of the bitches have been trying to be cool with her for a little minute. And, you know, I got at the bitch. She was like, so, you know what I mean? You her man? I was like, yeah, bitch. She was like, well, you know, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Well, now you do. It's okay, bitch. You know what I mean? It's okay if you like the bitch. I like girls who like girls. You know what I mean? Now you can be with us. I'm not tripping. Oh, man, this is crazy. This came out of like nowhere. It shouldn't have, but that's okay. You know what I mean? You know, if I'm the first person to keep it real with you, that's cool. As long as I kept it real with you. So you can get with us. You know what I mean? Join this bitch. You know what I'm saying? We with it. You know what I'm saying? If she like you, you know what I'm saying? I value her opinion then. You know what I mean? If she like you, then she like you enough for the both of us, bitch. So you know what I mean? Just bring your ass home. She come her ass home. But have something. You know what I mean? Yeah, have something. You feel me? You know, I got all the way down. She was like, damn, what did you say to her? I said that bitch got to get with me. She can't, y'all can't be whirling around grinding pussies with both of y'all legs in a Y or a V or whatever the fuck it is, and y'all grinding that thing trying to get a nut, but without daddy being there. Bitches, you crazy, you did some flat back fucking. I ain't got paid, bitch. I mean, how about that though? No. If that bitch want to be square, bitch, you cannot be fucking around with her. No more. So I don't sanction it. You find that bitch where is that emoji telling me that I look good today? Then just say it. You know, I'm too old to know what emojis mean and shit. Just tell me, you know what I'm saying, Daddy, you look good today. And I'm going to tell you, thank you, bitch. Hey, thank you, fine little bitch. You know, so, I'm always quick to get down because I know how strict my business has to be. Now that, thank you, ho. I appreciate that. So, I know how, you know what I'm saying, strict my game has to be, but also I know how many people I have to run through in a day by day. Meaning I can't talk to this bitch all day. I gotta get her in and get her out. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, get this bitch in and get her out. Get this bitch in and get her out. Because it's a volume game for me to get chose as much as I need to get chose to keep a certain amount of bitches flowing every motherfucking week. It's a volume game with me. But I'm also gonna keep the bitches that are important to me. You know what I'm saying? I got the romance, they fine ass. You know what I mean? I got to send that good morning text and all this shit. You know what I mean? And, some days, bitch, I know, you know what I'm saying? You said I missed telling you good morning a couple days ago. Some days, ho, I be busy. But most days, you're going to get that good morning text, ho, because I ain't forgot about you, bitch. You understand me? So, anyway, the game is, it's everything that you want it to be. If you struggling, it's because you want to be struggling. You know what I mean? If you are a sucker, it's because you want to be a sucker. You know what I'm saying? This ain't saying that you won't slip at some point. Everybody does. But you can't have a life of slipping. You can't have a life of those mistakes. The same mistake over and over and over again. Especially not with the same bitch or the same nigga over and over again. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same things over and over, expecting different results. You got to get down in a different fashion in order for life to get down with you in a different fashion. Go ahead, Morningstar. What is it? As a sorcerer, how do I play the volume game? Your volume is going to be like my pimp volume, okay? I don't kick it to a bitch without her getting down with who I am. I instantly introduce myself, man. You know what I mean? My brother G that ain't got no profile pic, baby. You got to get your profile pic. He said Chicago East Side, you know what I mean? Crazy 6th and East End to Jeffrey. No doubt, no doubt. Okay, yeah, I'm lame and I'm goofy. You right. And you got to get out of here with your east side of Chicago ass, nigga, before you get your head cut, regardless who you are and who you think you are, nigga. You got to remember, I'm from Detroit, right across the water, nigga. And my niggas know that I come right over to Chicago. So think about that. Why you got no profile pic and shit? You know what I'm saying? A little gay nigga that sat on here for about 30 minutes and then decided, I can't hate this. I hate this white nigga. I can't sit no longer. Niggas, you crazy. You know niggas in Chicago love me, nigga, and they kill you about me. Get out of here, man, and respect your life, man, and just keep it moving, nigga. We ain't got no confusion that we gonna have, nigga. I'm a likable nigga. Okay, so like me, or get the fuck on if you don't like me. And do like the other fags that dislike me, that you just hit the dislike button 3-4 times from 4 different accounts, because you ain't got no hoes to sweat in that time. So, do that. You know what I mean? Don't get at me sideways, because that shit can get out of hand. I ain't a part of the internet craze where you just say anything and I just overlook it. You know what I mean? No. So anyway, yeah. So your group is gonna be a smaller group. Morningstar, y'all was supposed to caught that way before I even seen it though, because you know, I try to move forward, but it bothered my energy a little bit to not steal a nigga right in the mouth that say some crazy shit to me. That's that's crazy, and you know that the nigga is lying about his neighborhood, nigga, because you know us real ones, we don't want that kind of drama. We be like so. You know what I mean? Mr. Positive. He just made his neighborhood look bad. Period. He made his neighborhood look bad. So all the other niggas that's from the east end of 76th Street or whatever it is, wherever the fuck that sucker is from, y'all supposed to jump that nigga and check that nigga before his fag ass got out into the world and made y'all look bad, nigga. So get up and handle your business, nigga. Step up and stump that little nigga out because he's making y'all look bad instead of looking like players in here. You did. I got to get Morningstar to put him out of here and shit. Come on, y'all supposed to already had handled that, nigga. You know you bet not get on the class, nigga, because you know you just can't stop hating Keith or whoever the fuck your name was. Or, you know what I mean, nigga? You know you not one of us, nigga. I bet not see you on the class, nigga. That in my neighborhood on Dexter, you know what I mean? We policed each other. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how important that was, nigga. When I grew up, I told you. Jay-Z said it too about Brooklyn. He said you couldn't talk about shit in songs if you ain't live it. You know what I mean? We couldn't even sing certain songs, nigga. In my hood with my little brothers and my small crew that was on Dexter, which was a big crew, but my small little crew of about 11 or 12 of us that was in the same age group that we was going to 6th grade together and 5th grade together, all that kind of shit. Nigga, I remember rapping shit, and they said, man, you don't rap that. And I was like, what you mean, nigga? I don't even remember what it was, nigga. You know what I mean? It was probably the Snoop had just dropped some gangster shit, something, you know what I mean? And he was like, no, my nigga, you rap about getting your grades straight in this football. Like, we policed each other. So if we knew a nigga wasn't a player, he couldn't talk that player shit. He couldn't hang out with us about players. Nigga, he couldn't talk that gangster, you know what I mean? Robbing the store 211, dropping nigga 187. He couldn't talk that kind of shit because you policed your little brothers and said, no, nigga, you ain't even thinking about that. That ain't your walk, nigga. You gonna keep playing ball. And then when I stopped playing ball, I didn't talk about playing ball no more because I was about this ism. So, nigga, I mean, everything has its own purpose. Every word has their own place. You know what I mean? Nigga, this ain't saying we dislike you because you don't belong in this room, but it's a lot of you niggas just don't belong in this room, nigga. Just get the fuck out and find where they love you at, nigga. Go find somewhere that you belong. It ain't here. Now, the people that do belong in here, man, they love this shit. Like my brother, Mr. Norm, that's gonna probably end up beating you up, little homeboy, that's out of Chicago, that's popping that crazy shit with me. You know, we about the business. We not about that sucker shit. You know what I mean? And do you know why us, you know what I'm saying, big time niggas don't get involved in too much sucker shit? Because there's always some nigga that's on that block that's serious and making a name for himself that'll handle it before it get to the OG. Nigga, you must be crazy. And at least I was like that about my OGs. You couldn't diss them, nigga. I was still on you. In the middle of a bar, even though the OG wasn't there to know he got dissed. It was just, that's just how it was, man. We was growing up. That's just how we kept it. You couldn't diss. My cousin got into a fight with a nigga. And it was a big thing, too, because they tried to jump him. So I was in the fight, and other nigga was in the fight. You know what I'm saying? It was like 3 of us. It was like 50 of them niggas. But, my cousin got kicked out the school, okay? They didn't even kick the other nigga out. I don't know what happened, but, whatever it was, Cuzzo got kicked out. The other nigga didn't. And me and some nigga was there talking about, no doubt, man, my real Chicago brothers come through. No doubt, man, you know what I mean? This is what we about, Mr. Norm. You know what I'm saying? The love up in this motherfucker. You dig? My brother from the south side of Chicago, from across the water. So my cousin, he gets kicked out the school. We shows up. I show up to school, and me and some nigga was gonna match a bag of weed and get some hoes later on that day or whatever. And the nigga came over to set with us that just was fighting my cousin the other day. He was like, well, how much y'all matching, man? Because I put something in on it. And I said, cause I can't smoke with you, nigga. You was just fighting my cousin the other day, nigga. I was on the other side of that fight, nigga. We fought y'all niggas about whatever the fuck y'all was fighting about. And he was like, oh, you can't smoke no weed with me? I said, no, man. I can't even talk to you unless we gonna have some physical altercation, cause I just can't get down like that. And this was in 10th grade. at 16 in Stevenson High School in Stonemont, Georgia, nigga, where I didn't know nobody. You know what I mean? You know, you dig. You dig, Mr. Norm. All that real shit, man. You know what I mean? You know, and that's just what it takes, man. You know what I mean? You know, that's why we have profile pics, man, so they can know exactly what we look like. So when we had to come find you, or you come to find us, you know exactly who you getting at. We not hiding behind the keyboard and all that. We not with that. We not of that era. We of the era that we only say the things we mean. We only live by the things that we want to live by. The things that we won't live by. No doubt, no doubt. You know what I mean? Say you back at work. Yes, they one love, great and honorable boss. I appreciate it, Mr. Norm. You did. You know what I'm saying? We rock together. You know, we die together side by side, baby. We with this. You know what I mean? But to the casket drop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? To the wheels fall off, like my brother Porch Tony said. You know what I mean? We with it to the wheels fall off. So much love to you, man. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. You know, you see how I quick my brother Mr. Norm hear about it and get right on here. You know what I'm saying? That's my loved one, man. You know what I mean? We family for real. Public Enemy number 3 just bought y'all niggas a shot, though. Long live the game, boss. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, man. You know what I'm saying? Great and honorable boss hog doing it in an honorable fashion. You dig. So now, trying to save lives up in this bitch. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? My brother Huru came through. You know what I'm saying? Let's work. You understand me? This brotherhood is coming through here. It gets that excitement in the air. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know what I mean? I seen one of my other brothers from Florida showing love to Mr. Norm, you know what I'm saying, out of Chicago yesterday. And I was like, oh, man, I love this, man. When brothers just hear good shit about brothers, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to teach right there, is that when we was in, you know what I'm saying, I would go in the rooms with OGs. They didn't know everything about me because I wasn't no pimp machine until I became one. But all they heard was good shit about me, man. Yeah, man, that nigga bought us a drink over at so-and-so. Yeah, that's the nigga that bought us that bottle of champagne. Oh, man, that nigga came over, paid for the dinner, man. You know what I mean? You know, oh, man, that nigga, you know what I mean? He loved his game. I remember niggas was hating on me when I first was getting on a particular track. And they, you know what I mean? They was like, oh, man, I don't know about that young nigga, man. You know what I mean? And this and that and this. And one of the OGs in that area was like, man, that young nigga just want him a hoe, a good hoe. He just ain't want no bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't trying to hang out with you niggas, man. You know what I mean? That's what he's supposed to do. Stay away from the niggas, you know what I mean? And get on about his business. You know what I mean? Unless you meet niggas just like us. And you know what I'm saying? Because these niggas, it's a treasure to meet us real players. What they say, it's a treat when real players meet. Nigga, it's a curse when suckers meeting players and trying to hang around. I mean, it's, you know, it's oil and water. You know what I mean? It's not going to work out smooth because they ain't smooth. It's not that you ain't going to be smooth. You slick as oil, nigga. You going to stay smooth. You flowing like water. You going to stay smooth. But they are the opposite compound. So when you put it in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? They naturally run away from each other. You know what I mean? That's why you see suckers can't sit in here. Because, you know, as soon as he get in here, I get the flowing this game on him. And it's all love, too. It's all out of love. And the haters just can't handle it. They, fuck this nigga. This nigga's a fake. This nigga's a lame. This nigga's a pussy. This nigga's... No. Say it into the mic. Say it into the mic, homeboy. You know what I mean? I'm not none of that, but I'm not even your enemy, nigga. You are your own worst enemy, nigga. You are the nigga that make you feel so irritated with life. You are the nigga that make you broke. There's nobody making you broke. It's not even the bitch. You know, this bitch supposed to be down for me and all that? Yes, but you supposed to make her be down with you. You supposed to give her something to be down with. You supposed to give her something to look up to. Give her somebody to look up to. Nigga, she looking side by side with you, nigga. You feel me? You had asked me a question, my brother out of Sac, you know what I'm saying, last night. You said, man, how do a nigga keep that God factor in there? How do he stay God amongst the people? You know what I mean? Hold on. I'm supposed to be God amongst this hoe. This hoe ain't called. They ain't text me yet. What are you doing, hoe? Did you not want to interrupt the class? Text me your motherfucking number, bitch, and quit jiving. You know what I mean? Because you done spoke to me more than once. I remember your cute ass face, so get at me. I should remember your cute ass money. Get at me, bitch. You did. So anyway, so now, no, that's not the fine bitch I met earlier. Okay, so anyway, so now you had asked me about that God factor. And what did I tell you exactly? I said, don't be around a bitch. Familiarity breeds contempt. So you got to be gone, but you got to give her something to miss. And before you motherfuckers step out the door, you got to do those motherfucking signs and wonders. You got to do the blessings. You got to make shit look easy. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk on water. You got to turn water into wine. You got to do some shit that she's never seen a man do, that she only heard about in books and movies. You have to do something important. You know what I mean? You got to do something that's worthy of her going to search out God after that. She got to go. She got to do whatever it takes to get back next to you. Yeah, but she can't stay next to you. That's another reason why I don't like hoes living with me. You know what I mean? You gotta wake up, you know what I mean? You know, hair is disheveled, you know what I mean? You know, morning breath, you gotta jump in the shower, and all the shit, you know what I mean? You know, nigga, you supposed to see a bitch when you at your best. So you leave your house to go over to her house. Yeah, she gotta have a house. Yeah, that means the bitch can't stay in a hotel room. Yes, that means that the bitch has to have something for herself. You know what I mean? It need to be in your name. Why should it not? It's your kingdom. But I'm just saying, nigga, that means that you have to have something. Have to have somewhere that you're shooting for. You know what I mean? Some part of the game. You don't want to just roll out the bed and she got the same thing she had with her baby daddy. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, roll out the bed and she accomplishing more by herself than she accomplished with you. Follow me? You got to always, see, I always tell bitches, it ain't going to be perfect. It ain't going to be easy. But bitch, we going to accomplish more while you here than you are while you out there. Now, you going to have the same kind of money? No, you're going to be broke. You did. You're going to be legit too. But are you going, you know what I mean, able to manage your, no, bitch. You know what I mean? If you don't like that, think about that before you come. Think about that before you come. You know, let me not lie to you. And no sense of me faking, right? So, you know, but you will have so many accomplishments if you let me force this success on you. But it's by choice, not by force. You got to choose to get down every day. You got to choose to raise your cup and see if it's water or wine in there. See if I'm that nigga for real. You know what I'm saying? You got to choose to let me do the signs and wonders and make the blind where they can see and make the lame where they can stand up and walk. You got to let me do what I do without stopping me with fear that, you know what I'm saying, you are not really the son of God. No, bitch. Don't stop my blessings, ho. Let me go out and save my people, bitch. You support me. That's what you do. You know what I mean? You be over there with the disciples. You understand me, like Mary was. You understand me? And being about your man's business, though. You know what I mean? But when they try to crucify me, bitch, you better run out and get on that cross first. How about that? You know what I mean? How about that, though? You know what I mean? Because the king must remain king. What I was watching a movie yesterday. Now, I can't even remember all of it. But he was like, man, these are the levels to this game. They were sitting around. He was showing them chess. He was like, man, look, we do everything that we have to do to protect the king. It was an Italian movie. So he was like, man, you know what I mean? The boss is the boss. The boss is the boss, period. You know what I mean? You know, and it's just one of the things, man, that we have to notice in this culture. You know what I mean? That when we have leaders, we got to protect our leaders. There's no reason that our leaders should be getting pulled out from us like they are and like they always have been. Ever since we ain't been on top, our leaders get pulled out from under us, nigga, without us doing anything. And we wear some T-shirts. Nowadays, we got social media, so we do a couple posts, and that's it. Instead of us protecting our leaders in the first place. You know what I mean? This is what we have to do at all costs. You know what I mean? Anyway, whole nother thing. So, what's the biggest difference between breaking the $10,000 a month and breaking $100,000 a month? Volume. Well, you know, even before you got to the last word, bitch, volume is the answer. So if the bitch is doing it, she's doing more volume for the $100,000 a month than she's doing for the $10,000 a month. Not only that, but she has skills and value. Okay, the value for a $100,000 bitch is totally different than the value for a $10,000 bitch. What is $10,000 a month? You know, $2,500 a week, some shit like that. I mean, you know, bitch could wear what she already got in her closet and get $2,500 a week. You know what I mean? You know, she's got to really be out slinging that thing. You know what I mean? But now, a bitch that wants to get $100,000 a month, she got to put that first $10,000 from that first month all into herself. You know what I mean? Starts from the brain. Who is this bitch getting at me? I see it on both my phones. You did. But nigga, the bitch has to it starts with her brain, but then she gotta drape her motherfucking self. You know what I mean? And she has to educate herself. The bling bling separates a motherfucking bitch from a motherfucking $100,000 a month from $10,000 a month. The bling bling be like, I ain't hanging out with that broke ass bitch. There was a bitch me and Tony was watching the documentary I want to say, you know, this is part of that advanced school shit. And there was a documentary on Magic City, you know what I mean? Arguably one of the most famous clubs in Atlanta. And been famous for a while, been popping for a minute. And, you know, those bitches, a lot of those bitches say that they are not strippers, that they are entertainers. So when they are up there, they got, you know, sparkles and all kind of fucking shit going. So, and they are way, way, way up in the motherfucking air somewhere doing some trick on the pole that you never seen before. So anyway, you know what I mean? I love the camaraderie, nigga. You understand me? Niggas get excited when Tony come in the bitch. We get excited when they Rebel come in the bitch. We get excited when Mr. Norm come in this bitch. We get excited when, you know what I'm saying, Morningstar come in this bitch. We get excited for you niggas, man. We get excited when young Javon just made it to the advanced group. And we done said that 3 days in a row, nigga. So now we got to keep earning it. You know what I'm saying? Javon, don't take a day off, nigga. You know what I mean? We've been down and dirty, nigga, for 3 days straight. 3 days, 3 nights. Now we gotta stay down with it, and you gotta put your money into some of that shit I'm teaching you. So yeah, but the bling bling is part of it. The bling bling, the flavor. You know what I mean? You gotta have a certain kind of flavor, a certain amount of seasoning. You know what I mean? To go out and go get 100,000 a month. 100,000 a month is $1 million a year. I mean, 10,000 a month is like 100,000 a year. That's like 120 or something. Yo, what you gonna do with that? You know what I mean? And I ain't saying it ain't nothing. But that's just saying no self-respecting pimp nigga would ever accept that. You know what I mean? So, if a nigga was gonna have $1 million bitch, he gotta first be $1 million P. There's a bunch of niggas that lucked up and might have caught at some point in time them $1 million bitch, and she slipped right through their fingers. Some of them knew the bitch was $1 million bitch when they got her because they got her from some big time nigga, and then she left and went back to the big time nigga because she seen that you was faking and jiving, right? And then you did. And then there's some niggas that don't believe in their bitch and what their bitch can do. You know what I mean? One thing about me, man, is I rarely will short a bitch with my pimp. And I think too highly of myself. You know what I mean? I will rarely short a bitch. A bitch will have a hard plan. It ain't gonna be easy for her to get up to be this $1 million bitch, but I believe all my bitches should be $1 million bitches. Now, is that reality? No, not all of them not gonna do it. But if I got 3 or 4 that's doing what I mean, then I'm in good shape. You know what I mean? You know, and when my numbers get big, where I've got 50 motherfuckers around, you know, then I'm gonna probably have like 10 of them. That's, you know what I mean? You know, I'm not really tripping. You know what I mean? But you know, it's never gonna be 100% participation, but you want it to be. You know what I mean? But so every bitch that I can really get down with, that really sticks with me, you know, man, it's all type of learning plan and all type of shit that we got to do. It's 57 of y'all niggas in here, man. Why only 33 of y'all niggas liked it? Like the joint, man, and quit jiving, man. How the fuck y'all just sit here and just watch this shit and twiddle y'all thumbs? I'm not gonna like this nigga's video. I don't care. I ain't buying the drinks neither. I mean, shit, but I'm not gonna like it. Y'all missed the point of this shit. This shit is only to give you a dose of what, you know what I'm saying, they getting in the school every day. It's only supposed to give you a little small piece. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's supposed to let you get the bling bling for an hour. You get to wear my chain for an hour. You did. Then I gotta take it back and go back on with business. Okay? You know what I mean? Say you hear about Porch Tony, you understand me? You know what I'm saying? Tony, I told you your brand is getting strong, baby. You know, that's a nigga from Detroit saying he hear about you. You dig? From my hood, you know, like all of us players, man, we love that our names be connected. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing about your brand. You can't have your brand connected to a sucker. You just can't. You know what I mean? You cannot. You can't have your brand connected to a sucker, period. That's one of the main things that bitches don't, the reason they don't choose. One of the main reasons that bitches don't choose is because they scared to look foolish based on the fact that they chose some nigga that was unchoosable. They love some nigga that was unlovable. They had kids with some nigga that they should not have kids with, so now they cursed them and she got to whoop all of the motherfucking bitch assness out of these kids because that nigga is filled with so much bitch assness that 80% of the kids are bitch ass kids. So she got to, you know what I mean? She got to get them kids together. You know what I mean? You know, my son, you know, they told me my son was going to be a Gemini. I said, I'm going to whoop all the Gemini out of them. I kicked you out of here before, didn't I? I mean, I did kick you out of here before, right? You know what I mean? You're a white boy, and what am I is a crazy-ass question, man. You know what I mean? How are these people getting back in here, Morningstar, after I'm kicking them out? You know, I mean, do you see but then at least, you know, let me tell you something. Let me give y'all niggas some education one time. Now y'all know I'm not great at this internet shit. But I'd rather have a troll that come in that I know is a troll. Y'all outright you can see that he ain't one of us. Than to have a nigga sitting in here faking that he's one of us in the end. What did my son say, my middle son said? Stab me behind my back. He said, Dad, they stabbed me from behind my back. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'd rather motherfucking know that this nigga is not of us, not with us. He ain't part of us. He is a troll coming right in. Than some other nigga getting in here saying negative shit after he done set up amongst us. We done passed you in the blunt 3-4 times. You know, take this shit. And he been soaking up this, getting high off this ism, dog. You know what I'm saying? With us giants, the same classes that birthed the Porch Tonys and the Morning Stars, and you know what I mean? And the Great Boss Hogg and everything. These niggas get to sit up around us when they know they ain't like us. That's what can bother you, though. You know what I mean? Who are these niggas if they not like us? You know what I mean? I'd rather see the trolls because you get them right out of here, as opposed to, you know what I mean? You see this same troll? I'm not even reading this shit no more, but you know the name lets me know. You know what I mean? And he trolled. God damn it! Did I not? I didn't do the show. Morningstar moving fast as me, but you still slow, Morningstar, because you supposed to catch that shit before I caught it. How the fuck y'all think y'all moderators? That's why the fuck Tony ain't really a moderator, because he ain't gonna catch the shit fast, because he busy, you know what I'm saying, getting his dick sucked by a fine Dominican bitch and a Puerto Rican bitch in the back seat. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go on and get down. So, if you want to keep that God thing with you and a bitch, my brother from Sac, you know what I mean? You have to be doing God shit. You got to be handling God business. You got to be doing an honor to your father. You understand me? Something great that only he could have blessed. You couldn't score 100 points in the game without God being right there with you. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they couldn't have and keep 25 bits without God being right there in the Boss Hogs. Yes, you can't, you know what I mean? Like you know, I needed God to get 3 million before I was 30. You know what I'm saying? You know, like all of that is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Even to retain so much game in a big ass motherfucking head, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's God. Then God give you the balls to go out and go use that game. You know what I mean? You know, he said, can't have your knees turn into jelly. Hey, hold on for a minute, man. All right, man, we got to get ready to finish up for these allergies get to fucking with me again. Jack, I'm listening to my bitch and got the window open. I'm still feeling like I got to sneeze or something, man. All right. I had to put y'all niggas on hold. Make sure ain't nothing on my nose. These fine bitches on here can't see me disheveled. And I feel like I got to sneeze. All right. Go ahead, man. Next question, nigga. I'm out of here. With y'all niggas, man. I didn't get to give y'all niggas all the game I wanted to give y'all. You take off and land the same night. You dig? All right, where we at now? Questions, nigga. Are y'all niggas good for the day? Oh, yeah. Let's get back to this question. It's not as deep of a question, but it can lead you to a deep question, J Mars, right? Skills, a certain level of skill, industry, an industry that has a certain amount of abundance of money, connections, because it takes a village to have $1 million business. It takes a village, nigga. You know what I mean? She gotta be connected with this bar, that, you know what I mean? Like connections. Now, when I say skills, one of the first things, a certain level of skills is a bitch that, you know, roll out the bed, graduate high school or even drop out of high school and meet some goofy little nigga that's really about it all coming out of bitch pussy. Him and her can get 10,000 a month and he don't know anything except bitch, you got to go sell that thing. And you know, and he pick up one website and they can do what they got to do. Hold on, man. Damn it. Hold on. All right, Jack. I had to take me some more echinacea and some more vitamin C. Hold on. Let me get myself together. Let me make sure I'm looking decent, man. I ran back in here fast and shit. Y'all didn't even tell me I had this chapstick line on my lip. You niggas ain't shit. I'm sweating, bitches, and I got the chapstick line on my lip. Anyway, all right. Hold on. Let me get back down to my brother's question, J Mars. So the nigga that I swallowed in my fucking echinacea pill so quick, nigga. The nigga that has that just wants to get any money out of bitch, he gonna say, bitch, I gotta have it every day, and you know, and this is what this is what you gotta do, bitch. You gotta go out and go to work, bitch, because I gotta have it. And you know, he might get 10,000, 15,000 that month or whatever, like you said, 2,500 a week, 3,500 a week, whatever the insignificant money you get. And the nigga that wants to get $1 million is gonna think to be significant. He gonna think to be, significant about this game. He gonna be like, man, I want to be a factor out here. I want to be somebody that everybody look up to. I want to be somebody. Blessings to the honorable boss hog. You know what I'm saying? About to put the profile pic up. No doubt, man. You know what I mean? We appreciate it, baby. Much love to you. So, he's gonna think about what he got to do to be a factor. He's gonna start off by studying all the factors that came before him. Okay, so he's gonna find out that those niggas didn't just get rich by luck. But say he studied the great boss hog and he said, man, I gotta be great at conversation. He's gonna start studying conversation. And then he's gonna, find out about my hoes and find out my hoes were great at conversation. And he's gonna start putting his bitches in school to be great at conversation just like I am, just like he is. Because if he's following in my footsteps. Remember I told you the mentor goes through the bushes, cutting the bushes down with his machete before you do. You follow that same path, nigga, so you ain't got to cut down as many machetes. Nigga, so the trip don't take as long. Nigga, it took me 21 years to get here. Traveling all over the country, driving my Benz to turn into a Porsche, to turn into, boom, I'm here. You know what I mean? 2 kids and all kind of shit, you know what I mean? 10,000 hoes later. $3 million later. And, now you can get there. It don't take you 21 years, nigga, because you studied some master. You sat at the feet of a master, listening, soaking it all up. And, and you took you 8 years. Boom. You know what I mean? But you having the same houses I'm having. You having the same cars, the same everything. So, how I thought that was you. That was somebody trying to sell me something. So anyway, so what happens is he's starting to study something. He has a system in mind. It ain't in his mind yet, but he's in search of the secrets so he can put them in his mind. And not only so he can know them, but so he can live by them. Okay? The difference between knowledge and understanding. He got to live by them. You know what I mean? No doubt, baby. You know what I mean? Have fun out there in Southfield. Go get you some pussy from one of them bitches, though. It's some money first, though. You know what I mean? First, I look at the purse. You did. So anyway, so what happens is he's starting to live by certain rules, regulations, and guidelines that this other gentleman lived by. You know what I mean? Like, say if he's looking up to me, he's thinking about the mink coats and the gold, and that just go with the pimping. He can't think about pimping without the mink coats and gold. He's looking at my old picture. I got the perm with the flip at the end. You know what I mean? The fingers and toes manicured and shit. You know what I mean? He thinking about how he got to move like that. Before I was me, I was looking at the fact that Frank Ward moved like that. And I was looking at guys like that I wanted to be. I was like, oh man, I gotta, you know what I mean? I heard about Buddy Brazil. I heard about Goo Baby. I heard about, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Star, Rosebud, Fillmore Slim. You know what I mean? I heard about all these niggas, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get in. And when I get out, I can't blow my chance to be great. I can't blow my opportunity. There is only a certain amount of time that you have to get your shit together, young man. There's only a certain amount of time, so you and the bitch can't go thinking in that fashion. You know what I mean? Y'all can't go thinking in that fashion. Nigga, hold on. God damn it. All right. So you gotta push yourself. You gotta pressure yourself. The nigga that's getting the 10,000 a month with the bitch. Remember I said he's a high school dropout. That nigga that's getting $1 million a year, 100,000 a month, i.e. $1 million a year, which is really $1 million a year is $83,000 a month. So you probably getting about 1.2 when you're talking about 100,000 a month. But the nigga that's getting 100,000 a month, he's trying to get a PhD. So one nigga's a dropout, barely got a GED. Then the other nigga is studying for his PhD. You know what I mean? Hey man, say man, top of the world, blessings and abundance to you and yours. Some more, some more, some more. No doubt, man. You know what I mean? Get your profile pic, Senator Portier. Yeah, dig. Let's see. It's a lot more to it, J Mars. It's a lot more to it. Like I said, that's not a detailed question. It's a question that I did a whole course on. You know what I mean? I did a whole 100 hours on that one subject though. You know, but you know, solid question nonetheless. All right, but that sets you in direction of what all has to change in order for you to change that much. I think I got some more Morningstar shit, but I'm gonna jump on Porsche Tony first. What should I do about the bitch I put the move on? I feel like her energy is low and she rarely responds. I think my move might have been too heavy for the bitch. Your move ain't never too heavy for the bitch. If your move is too heavy for the bitch, got to go get a stronger back, nigga, and some stronger heels, man. You know what I mean? You can't underplay it. You a heavyweight, nigga, so you gotta lean heavy. That's the way it go. I was mentioning to one of my bitches something the other day. She said, yeah, until you lean on me. I said, damn, baby, that Brandon got strong. My bitch come in talking about lean on. I said, where did you hear that at? She said, I heard it from you. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, bitch. Lean on the motherfucker. You dig? So, yeah, man, hold on. No, you got to lean on everybody, poor Tony. That is the way that it goes. Hold on, nigga. I got to check myself out real quick. You got to lean on everybody, man, the way that you got to lean on them, nigga. So you don't trip about that. You dig? You don't trip about any of that bullshit as far as the move was too heavy or whatever it is. You keep on getting at multiple bitches, nigga. So by the time that bitch think about it and be like, damn, I do want to get with a serious nigga, though. Let me call that last serious nigga back. He made me feel like I was, however you think that you made her feel, but she will come back around to reality and the fact that she gonna go all the way through life and never meet another serious nigga. Never meet another no-nonsense nigga. Never meet another nigga that's gonna lean on her. She gotta meet a nigga out this school. You know what I mean? Not only that, the way you leaned on her, she gotta meet another nigga out the advanced school. So, there is no competition, nigga. When we plan it the way we plan it, ain't no competition, nigga, so don't even trip. You know what I mean? You just check in on her every day, you know what I mean? Send a good morning text, nigga, and keep it moving, nigga. You go on to the next bitch. And you put your move down on every bitch until one of them bitches like, I like that move. Shit, let's get down. You dig? So yeah, man, you know what I mean? He said, is the window to get to your shit to get your shit together based on age or situation? Both. Age and game are two different things, okay? So a motherfucker can be 40 but still only have the game understanding of a nigga that's 20. You understand? I know niggas that's 50 something right now that got the game understanding of me when I was probably 22. You know what I mean? Age and game are two different things. You follow me? We not with that shit. The age ain't nothing but a number. No, age is, you know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I mean? Because you don't get down as ferocious as you could have in your early 20s. As you get older, nigga, you just ain't got it. A lot of niggas, you know, a lot of times, man. Niggas like me and Mr. Norm, we define gravity because we really with the shit. Nigga, Mr. Norm will be a gangster until he out of here. I'm gonna be rolling until I'm out of here. I'm gonna be a pimp nigga until I'm out of here. We got professions and we stick to them. And everybody that come around us, they are moved one way or another based on our professionalism. Like, oh man, this nigga is so cold, nigga. They are in awe of how professional we keep it, how raw we keep it, how close to the best we keep it, how much we stick to the basics of it, nigga. I mean, you know, then the levels that we dream and take it to. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. It is based on age, but it's also based on game. You know what I mean? And situation plays a part in that too. Because if you got kids, you can't go out and, for example, the normal nigga that got 3 kids, if they all under 10 or whatever. He can't really go out and go buy a drop top because, you know, that ain't a family car. His bitch gonna be like, Marvin, did you spend our whole motherfucking IRS check on, you know what I mean? So he can't really do what he want. So situation does play a part in that. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a lot of scenarios that will hold us back. The main thing is we got to find things that don't hold us back in life and be like, okay, I ain't got that problem though. I ain't got this problem though. I ain't got that problem. You got to find where you get in, where you got to get in where you fit in. And then you got to use the best of you and get a PhD in that part. I don't got a PhD in boxing, nigga. I'm not a Golden Gloves champ. You know what I mean, nigga? I'm a million kisses and hugs champ, nigga. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm a romantic pimp, nigga, to the bitch, dog. You know what I mean? So that's my profession. So I got great at that, at conversation. You know what I mean? Like I didn't get great at throwing a jab, moving my feet, you know what I mean, switching stances, and you know what I mean? And I understand that. And I'm good at it. The boss can fight, but that's not what I even do on a regular. I'm not, you know what I mean? That's not what I practice every day. You know what I'm saying? But we will say this, man, me, Porsche Tony, and Gangsta Ronnie will tell you niggas, you know what I'm saying? It do wake up a neighborhood when y'all start working out in front of the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It do still work up a neighborhood. So the shit that you seen niggas doing in the 80s and shit, still work out. It still works. You know what I'm saying? Cars be stopping and shit trying to talk to us and shit about, you know what I'm saying, what y'all niggas doing? Because they want to join the movement. Because we out there rock solid every day working out shirt offs and shit. You know what I mean? Chin ups, dips, weights. You know what I mean? Boxing gloves and shit. That you see that nigga yesterday was like, you got to get some boxing gloves. I said, we got some. And he instantly got in the car. Oh, yeah, I feel you. You know what I mean? Nigga, don't get over here and try to be the man in the group that we in. Nigga, you ain't even with us, man. You know what I mean? Like I told that nigga yesterday, he was like, so y'all work out just here, or y'all gonna go out to the park? I said, man, we one crew. We only fuck with us. We go out to the park, we might end up fighting some weird niggas about some weird shit. Whole murder that come with it. Nigga, nah, man, we only fuck with us. But all right, man, it was nice meeting you though, homie. You know, simple as that. Keep it brief with this nigga, because he a stranger. What we know about this stranger? That came through some cop that came through looking like us. You know what I mean? Looking our complexion, so now he got something to talk to us about. No, nigga, you ain't like us until you sell out to the movement like we doing. And not just the movement meaning the gang versus everybody, the Great Boss Hogg and the school and all the shit, but the movement meaning I'm a player and everybody else are not players. They got to get played. You know what I'm saying? Me and the bitch got to play the world. You understand me? We got to, it's us and it's everybody else. I used to tell my bitches all the time, bitch, every nigga that's not pimping is tricking, period. Period, bitch. So, man, I'm just saying. And that's the same way a dope nigga might be like, man, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't holding weight, nigga, you a customer, nigga. I don't got no feelings when they say that. Like either you a hustler or a customer. I ain't got no feelings when they say that. Because, there's a part of truth in there. Nigga, every time I go out to the store, I am spending money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the hustler that's always selling. Man, come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But in my industry, I'm that nigga. I ain't got to be the industry and that nigga in your industry. Unless that's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And that's not what I'm doing. Because we like to be great. J. Mars, you got to be great. You got to be great at one thing. You dig? In order to get $1 million, it usually starts with you being great at one thing. You're going to get your first 100,000 through one skill. Maybe one connection. By the time you get your $1 million, you're going to have 2 skills. Maybe still one connection. That's all it takes to get you $1 million. That's all it takes to get you 100,000 a month. 2 major skills. You got to have a PhD in 2 things. You got to be great, and they got to be the same things. It can't be pimping and drug dealing or some shit like that. It got to it got to be in the same industry, in the same lane, baby. At least that's the way I know it. I can't speak for everybody else, but I can speak for me. All right. Let's see. Yeah, man. I mean, you can't trip on, you say you got so far ahead on the bitch that she can only see the back of your porch. Yeah. I mean, you got a hound on that bitch, so you don't have no regrets for getting down on the bitch. That is the situation. Either you was going to get down on her or she was going to get down on you. Do you think that the normal bitch have feelings, man, when she go out and fuck a sucker and the sucker nut first? They both got down and they knew that somebody was going to outfuck somebody, but that's why the trick paid, because he like, bitch, I know that I wasn't going to handle my business anyway. Take that. Have a nice day. You know what I mean? You know, same thing with a pimp in conversation. You know what I mean? He talking to a bitch. A bitch get loud and talk all aggressive and dominant and all that with everybody. But when she talk to a pimp, he like, bitch, no, look up at me, hoe. You crazy, nigga? You high or something, bitch? You just gonna try to sit up in here and get loud and talk that kind of shit? Hold on for a minute. Hello? Hello? John, I'm not interested, homie. And you caught me at work, man. All right, thanks. The best time to reach me is never, brother. I'm not interested. No disrespect, though, man. Have a great morning, though. Peace. You late ass hoe. You the reason I answered that because I did not know who that was. That's the reason I answered that telemarketing ass motherfucker. So anyway, so no, when a bitch is talking to a pimp nigga and she get checked in conversation, one of them was gonna win. She just so used to winning. She probably thought she was gonna win, and that's what make a bitch bow down because she like, oh man, I finally found a man that won. He finally shut me the fuck up. He finally got me in my place. He finally put me in my place. He finally had me bow down and bend the motherfucking knee, hoe, and salute the general up in here, bitch. You did, and all that shit that go with it, all the excitement. You know what I mean? All the excitement that go with this shit is what makes it work. It's not based on accident, based on luck, based on, whatever it is. It's all that shit that you put into yourself that comes out when you in a ball game. Nigga, you've been working on the left hand, so you can go up with the left. You know what I mean? You've been working on that jumper, so you can back up, shoot that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And you've been working on your free throws too. So and one, when he caught the elbow, nigga, you like, hey man, give me my one. Come on, man. I know you seeing this nigga hacking me all day, man. Come on, man. You gotta do me better than this, baby. You know what I mean? You got that Jordan 5. Hey. You know what I mean? They throw that flag, nigga. You get that and one, so you can roll the ball back and get yours. You understand me? You gotta be a professional, man. When you're a professional, like, let me tell you something. A nigga can have a great jumper and make it to the NBA. That don't mean he gonna stay for 20 years. You follow me? They gotta add some more game with that. He gotta be able to see the court and be able to pass or be able to, get to the basket. He gotta have something else in order to be a professional, in order to stay there. So y'all think about that. Think about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the shit because I'm great at sales. I'm the shit because I'm great at sales and marketing. Follow me? Nigga, I mean, you got to have something else. Like my grandma said, something else got to go with that. All right, man. Let's see what else, man. It's a lot of y'all niggas is messaging on here, and it look like y'all talking to each other. So I don't really know. Hold on. I think Morningstar had something. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. So we back at this. Before this weird little nigga out of Chicago tried to diss me, and Mr. Norm got on here and cut that bullshit out. Because Mr. Norm is putting it down for Chicago for real. So anyway, like I'm putting it down for Dexter and Detroit for real. See, we want to make our neighborhoods proud. We want to make our cities happy and proud of us. That's why we put it down so hard, nigga. So anyway, your circle is gonna be small, Morningstar, as my circle is small. My circle is people that love this game. It's not the rest of the world. You know what I mean? You gotta love the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, Free Cash, are you still giving out advice, bro? I know you ain't heard me say it, so let me say it to you because the other brothers know Haru and them they already looking like, damn, why ain't boss said nothing about this? Man, we don't give out advice to the other brothers in here, man. You just wait on me to see the question and give out the advice because you might be saying something that's totally opposite of what, what I'm thinking, or what I'm going to say, what I mean? So, just wait on me to get advice. No disrespect, brother, but just, wait on me to get to Tony or whoever's question or whatever, man. Because it throws us off sometimes, you know what I mean? Because we all come from different walks of life, and we learn this game from different people and different, this and that. So yeah, man, don't get advice, bro. Hold on, my brother Javon got something, man. No doubt, no doubt. I didn't take no disrespect about it. That's why I didn't say nothing at first, man. But I know that the other brothers is like, goddamn though, but he chewed us out that one day and that other day, and you know, so yeah, no, ain't no disrespect taken, bro, and no disrespect intended your way either, man. You know what I'm saying? It's much love, man. I know you was trying to help, but you know, just tell me, hey, bro, Tony got a good question, nigga. You know what I mean? And I look for it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Hold on, man. We gonna get to morning start, and I got Javon from the VIP. They got some, yeah. So how do you play the volume game? Morning start is you got to start attracting. This is why I tell you that the tattoos are important, the clothes are important. You know what I'm saying? The mindset when you go out is important. The attitude that you go out with is important. Your videos bringing people to you is important. What it should be famous right now. What part of New York City you are in? We should all know the county. You know what I'm saying, the borough. We should all know the building that you in front of, the stoop. We should all know all of that. You know what I'm saying? So you should be putting it in our face, not just the channel, my brother 818 Reputable, but also he got to have his own magazine that he dropping every month that he putting in our face on Amazon, on, you know what I'm saying, on eBay, and wherever he can find on CD Baby. He got to find, you know what I'm saying, he got to have everywhere that a person can look up Voodoo. You got to be there. And you got to be right there on their head. And you got to look the part, sound the part, be the part, feel the part. You can't fake it. If you fake it, it's going to bring a bunch of curses your way. You have to keep it 100 and bring blessings your way, nigga, because you the real deal. So when you, let me put it this way. You going to get the opportunity to prove yourself true or not true, okay? Suckers is going to try you just to see if you real. That's just the way it go. That's the first line of defense you have to get through is the suckers, whether they be in your family or your friends or whoever, but they want to see if you really believe in this shit that you're talking. So the suckers are going to try you, and that's your prime opportunity. If you a killer, you know what I mean? Not a killer like I'm going to kill all these niggas, but if you're going to kill them with your magic, like I kill them with my pimping and all that kind of shit, I kill them with my gaming, my conversation, all that kind of shit. If you are a skilled killer with that magic, nigga, you're going to blow them niggas away once you get the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to take it as just as the challenge that it is, just as competitive. Nigga, I'm about to crush these niggas. Look at my face when you see me getting on stage. Y'all niggas scroll down on my page to the videos when I'm on stage. You can see that I'm getting ready for something. I'm like, oh man, I can't wait. It's like I'm getting ready to rap in a cypher or something. It's like I'm getting ready to get down because nigga, I know that I gotta fuck this joint up. I know I gotta kill this shit. I speak for a living. I bring the whole game with me when I speak. So I want people to know from different walks of life that thought pimps were stupid and whatever the fuck the newsman say. I want them to see something different when they see me, nigga. Because I represent this shit, right? Nigga, so I got to get down in a certain fashion. Hold on. So I got to get down in a certain fashion. You know what I mean? So you have to draw the people to you. And when they show them, like Stuart Wilde say, you know what I mean? You know, I got to love Stuart Wilde. A lot of y'all niggas don't know Stuart Wilde. Let me give y'all some love from Stuart Wilde one time. Yeah, here we go. Stuart Wilde say, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When niggas show up, bill them. That's what he say. When people show up, bill them. You dig? So, like Stuart Wilde say, man, when they show up, morning start, blow them away. You know what I'm saying? When my bitch finally does meet me, I got to blow her away. When, you know what I'm saying? When these young niggas finally, or these old niggas finally bring their competition my way, I got to eat their motherfucking lunch. You dig? You know. Morning Star, man, let him know how to put up a profile pic, bro. I know you busy and shit, man. I don't know shit about this internet shit because I ain't the internet nigga. No doubt, man. A lot of us ain't internet niggas, bro. So, yeah, man. Well, I don't even want to diss nobody, my brother. So, you know what I mean? I don't even want to get into who is the sharpest and all that kind of shit, because the thing about it is we prove who is who every day when we go out. If they going out accomplishing shit, then they the nigga. If we going out accomplishing shit, then we the nigga. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing about it is that you can't fake it. You know what I mean? You know, I seen one of the OGs saying that this morning. He was saying, man, somebody in his comments was saying, but you got to expose these niggas, OG. He was like, they're exposing themselves every day. That's real. You know what I mean? They expose themselves by lack of what they should have. If you are this person, you should have this. And I ain't talking about material things. I mean, that's cool too. If you ain't got no material things, then something is off, right? You know what I'm saying? But you expose whoever the world is by just being you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be thinking I be leaning on niggas, that I dislike niggas when I go out and we go out, you know what I'm saying, about catching the bitch. Because I make everybody look so bad that they be like, man, you know, that nigga boss is trying to lean on, he tried to make us look like we wasn't shit. Or he tried to, what did my brother say the other night? Niggas, they think I'm trying to son them or something. Cause you gotta have balls to hang out with me. You gotta be real tough to hang out with me, nigga, cause you can't have no feelings about who gonna score the most points, who gonna score the second most, who gonna score the third most. Cause you kinda already know who gonna score, what direction they gonna score before you go out with us. You know who's at which level, and we gonna go out and be at that level when we go out. That's just the way it go. It ain't because I'm like, well, I'm gonna get this nigga more opportunities. I'm gonna, you know, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm shark daddy do, nigga. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get out, nigga. When we talking about some pimping, shit, man, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. Nigga, I'm competitive like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, we gotta always stay competitive and show the world who we are. And by us showing the world who we are through process of elimination, we also showing them who we not. You dig? All right, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You dig, Huck Finn, you dig. All right, if you, hold on, I gotta go to the VIP section for a minute and get my brother's joints. Okay, where do I take conversation when a bitch talks about having a boyfriend, but she's still seen with it? I answered something like this for you before. I take the conversation to, you gotta dump him, baby. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta dump him. You see me say it all the time. Who is this, bitch? What is this you texting me? What is this you text me? Oh, what is this? What is this you texting me? Text me whatever that is, nigga. If you text me the garage code for your house or something, bitch, text me and let me know what it is. But yeah, you gotta have tough skin to be a player. You gotta have a tough skin, period. Because it's if you notice that a nigga ain't got tough skin, he getting offended and he doing comments and shit online and all that, you can tell the nigga ain't really pimp for real. Because nigga, you gotta have tough skin or you don't survive. Because the person that you love most will try you. And she will say the worst shit about you and your mama and everything else, and what you gonna respond with. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be laced for it, nigga. You gotta be dressed up for it. You gotta be ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was in, you know what I'm saying? We went to go see Boys in the Hood together when I was young. I was a pup, and my dad took me to see it. And I think I went to see 2 movies with my dad in my life. Boys in the Hood and Carlito's Way. You know what I mean? The only time I ever remember him really taking me anywhere. And he said, son, if some gangsters running this bathroom right now from an opposite hood, say they beefing with Dexter, what you gonna do? And I said, I gotta screw my balls on, Dad, and I gotta get with them guys. And my dad looked at me and he said, son, your balls stay on at all times. So if niggas come in here, you know, you already ready because that's who you are. You work on that every day. And it taught me, man, that you gotta be ready. Sugar Free say, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. You understand me? So anyway, yeah, man, when a bitch say she got a boyfriend, I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? He can't stand in the way of our destiny. You crazy? You know what I'm saying? You're not married yet. Y'all done heard me say it. Javon, you not married yet? Oh, he was a fool. He can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna marry you first. Let me, you know, get your ass in here. You know what I say when I say I'm gonna marry her first? You know what that mean? Oh, I got an appointment getting ready to show up. Yes, that me. I got business to handle. You know what I mean? I got to do a training session. But sales training thing. When I say oh, let me text you. Cool. When I say yeah, he should have married you first. Instantly, that'll bypass a couple of her guards. Because remember, a bitch keep her guards up so she don't be hurt, right? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of bitches will try not to fuck with me because they be like, you look like a player. You have a lot of bitches. And, you know, I always be honest, like, yeah, I do. But, you know, the thing is, when I say, I'm going to marry you first, that puts some of her guard down a little bit. Like, damn, this nigga is going to, he's going to take me serious. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to, you know, then the fact that I talk about keeping a bitch 20, 30 years and all that kind of shit, keeping every bitch 20 and 30 years having my kids with bitches. I talk about all the long-term shit. I talk about the business that this bitch got to have. I talk that she got to run for me, that she got to be $1 million bitch. She got to be earn each bitch. I expect each bitch to be making $1 million a year. And you know what I mean? We can't be starving and all, just all of the culture that I bring to the conversation. She like, my man don't talk about none of this. So that's when she's open to taking my number and going in the direction that we're going. Hold on, brother. Let's get back to the rest of your text. All right. Am I trying to hit the EEBMHBS in every conversation? Oh, I guess that's the eyes, his brain, mind, heart, body, soul. Okay, that's what that is. I didn't know what the fuck that was. All right. If you can get a part of the eyes, ears, brain, mind, heart, body, soul in that conversation, yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to be talking purposelessly. You don't want to be talking for nothing. So you definitely want to be trying to get, you know what I mean, the eyes, ears, the brain, the mind, the heart, the body, the soul. But if y'all already talking, chances are you done got the eyes already. Because bitch is just a book by its cover, so she wouldn't be talking to you if she didn't like what you look like. Okay? And sometimes you could be an ugly nigga, I guess, and she giving you a chance to talk her into it because you might just have a good heart, and she been through that before. She seen a nigga that had a good heart, or her girlfriend just married some ugly nigga and he treated the best in the world. Or, one of my bitches told me, a bitch I used to have was like, this trick that she, been kicking it with, he never tell her no to nothing. And I told her, well, that's what you've been looking for, ho, you deserve that. So, you know what I mean, hopefully y'all, be happy and all the shit. I ain't got nothing negative, and that's why the bitch stay getting at me the way she do, because I ain't never got no negative hatred. Bitch, you need to come home. I ain't starving like that. If she found something that makes her happy, yeah, bitch, I want you to be happy, because I'm going to definitely keep doing what makes me happy, you know what I mean? So, you have to put yourself in a certain place, man, you know what I mean? To be able to eat the way you need to be able to be who you need to be able to gain all that you need to gain. So if I'm talking to the bitch, and I'm not the average nigga that talks from the car window, hey girl, you know what I mean? How you doing? No, I get all up and close and personal. I move the bitch face to see mine closely. You know what I'm saying? I get in her face and shit. I whisper around the back of her neck, and I, you know what I mean? Let my lips just barely touch her motherfucking ear, and I step back out of it. You know what I'm saying? Out of the range. I pull her in by the waist. You know what I mean? I hug her and I spread them ass cheeks when I'm hugging her. I'm all in her face like this though, nigga. So she wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, in my face if she didn't have the if I didn't have the eyes already. So I know that a bitch is into me when she talking to me. I don't wait and see. I wonder if this bitch kind of think I'm cute or if she kind of don't. Because I find out early in the first 2 minutes. A bitch told me earlier this morning. She said, I got at you on here because you blocked me on everything else. I said, well, something happened that, caused me to block you on everything. You know what I mean? But I mean, she knew in the first probably 5 minutes when we talked on the phone, it wasn't going in the right direction. I got off and blocked the bitch. Hey, I got to go. And I blocked the bitch on Instagram, the phone, and everything else. And I seen her on Plenty of Fish. I blocked her on there. She was like, hey, don't I know you? I blocked her again. You know what I mean? That's who I am. I don't got time, but, I want to find out if I'm going to be able to tell you what to do. If I can't, I'm uninterested. If I'm going to be able to be all in your face, if you step back and all that, you trying to hold your virtue and your pride and shit, oh, bitch. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna have no pride and dignity fucking with me. Like, you're gonna be all the way down. Like, I belong completely to this man. I gave him everything. And I ain't gave none of y'all nothing. You know what I mean? So, I gotta show the difference between me and everybody, every other guy, every time I fuck with a bitch. So, I'm getting the eyes, ears, brain, mind, heart, body, and soul, regardless. I'm gonna get it through the verbal communication. I'm gonna get it through the emotional communication, the, spiritual communication. Every form of communication is going to tell me and confirm that I got this bitch. If anything tells me I don't, like say I got the money, if anything is conflicting and it tells me I don't got the bitch, like say I got the money but this bitch is getting loud with me, take this money back, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm not broke. I will never be broke enough to need a punk ass hoe's dough. You know what I mean? Period. If you know what I'm saying, you don't want to give it, that's cool. Go give it to the rent man or whoever the fuck you about to do, the weed man, the tattoo man or something. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? So I'm instantly, so interested or uninterested based on how you responding all day. All day I'm checking you out. I'm very observant. Like hoes tell me all the time, damn, daddy, you're very observant. You paying attention to everything. I didn't even mean it like that. Yeah, you did. I was kidding you. I meant that. You know what I mean? But if you keep fucking up like this, you gone. You know what I mean? So I explain it to every bitch that I'm serious about conversation. This is what I do for a living. So you can't get by me in conversation. You can't say things under your breath and I don't notice it or whatever it is. No, bitch, I know that this ain't gonna work, bitch, if you don't cut that bullshit. So like you know, nigga, I'm pretty straightforward with it. So yeah, I try to get the eyes, ears, brain, mind, heart, body, soul with every meeting, even if it's over the phone. I take an over the phone meeting. Okay, let me put it this way. I take a Instagram meeting to a over the phone meeting. You know what I'm saying? To a video chat meeting. I mean, the first conversation. If I can't do all that, I don't even know if I'm getting catfish right now. Follow me? So how far can you talk to this bitch without being able to see her? I'm not even gonna talk money with this bitch. I don't know if this bitch is a fed over there catfishing me like she a fine ass bitch and she really trying to set me up and trip me up in conversation on some bullshit. You feel me? So how do you know? You know? So yeah, I try to get the eyes, ears, brain, mind, heart, body, soul in every conversation. I'm gonna be getting the fuck off of here in a minute, nigga. So y'all gonna have to probably screenshot y'all questions. Morning Star, screenshot the niggas questions that I ain't got to yet, and let me know so I can run through them tomorrow. All right. Questions from the live. How do I get at every bitch? What's my mindset? And how do I keep the power? You keep the power by controlling everything that y'all do. If y'all talk, you control the conversation. How fast it go, how loud it is, that you the loud person and she is not. What y'all talk about, you know what I'm saying? You can keep steering it back to the money. You can keep steering it back to the sex, the success. You can keep steering it back to the sexual shit. Even if y'all meet up and y'all fuck, you got to control the sex. You can't just come and get your nuts sitting back. You know what I'm saying? You got to control that the bitch is gonna get hers. You got to control if y'all gonna get into business together. You know what I mean? You got to control how the business goes. There's gonna be a lot of customers coming in. There's gonna be a lot of prospects coming in. There's gonna be a lot of people to sell. Anything that y'all do, you have to be the nigga that controls that. You got to be smart enough to deserve controlling that. You got to be a great enough leader to where you can deserve controlling that. So yes, I control everything in that situation. Oh, let me get to the rest of this question. So yeah, I get at every bitch, not because I'm trying to be a tough alpha male, but bitch, I'm a man. I'm a man's man. You know what I mean? Like I'm a man. You know what I mean? You a pimp. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That way. I mean, so yeah, that's my mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset, how I get at a bitch and how I keep the power. I keep the bitch not laughing because I'm not really a nigga that tell a whole bunch of jokes because it's hard to get a bitch that you joking with all day to take you serious when it's time to take you serious. So I don't do that, but I do keep a bitch smiling. I do try to keep a bitch happy if that's possible. You know what I mean? If that's possible, but when we gotta get down, we gotta get down. So if you're not happy with me when we getting down, most of our life is gonna be getting down. So you're probably not gonna like me. I constantly open up a door, like, bitch, if you're not feeling this. Because I don't ever want a bitch to feel pressured. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a fly nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not dealing with that. Okay, when a bitch has a boyfriend, but she still wants me to get at her, how do I play it? I tell her that she gotta dump the nigga, and I call her over there, and I have her all into things that she would be embarrassed to go home to him after. You know what I mean? Like I make it unfair for him. You know what I mean? I make it to where it's hard for him to compete, and then I boot the bitch out the door. Like, bitch, if you wanna get with me, you know what I'm saying? You make things right with him. Come correct. You know what I'm saying? You got to break up with him. You got to do everything you got to do. You got your shit. You ready to move in? Okay, cool. You going to get the hotel down the street. You know what I mean, bitch? Until we get you a place, we got to get you a place. You got to have money to get a place, bitch, because I'm not going to just do it for you. All the shit. All the shit. The bitch just instantly starts building a life with me that day. That's how I play it when a bitch got a boyfriend. I don't give a fuck if she been with the nigga 10 years. You know what I'm saying? If I call you, you know what I mean? What they say when you join the mafia, they say, even if your kids are sick, if your mom is dying, we need you to leave their bedside and come right to us and do, that's what it's like when a bitch chews a pig. You know what I mean? She got to leave everything and get right to that man's business. You know what I mean? All right, Toss ENT, you know what I'm saying? Just bought y'all niggas a shot, though. Give it up to him. All right, now that's some good games. Seems like whatever you don't check up front gets worse. Yeah, for sure. All right, let's see. Let's scroll up and see if we got questions here. If you use going out with some associates to get on some bitches and now you back off sucker niggas, how you go out one deep Hold on. I don't understand this, bro. How you go out one deep to do what you do? Oh, I mean, you go by your Porsche, nigga. So it ain't you one deep. It's you and the Night Rider car. You know what I'm saying? You drop the top. You won't be by yourself long. You know what I'm saying? Some nigga gonna come up and tell you that's a nice car. He gonna stand there talking to you. Y'all gonna get the eye, catch the eye of some bitches. Or it's gonna be a bitch that walk up and tell you, damn, I didn't know you really had that car. I seen it on Instagram. I thought it was a rental, and boom. And you and her gonna get to talking, and some other bitches gonna come up with you. It gonna come up and give you the eye if you don't come up with her first. So you ain't gonna be alone, nigga, unless you look like the motherfucker that should be lonely. So you gotta go out fresh to death, dope boy, fresh, dope boy, fresh. You know what I mean? And get you a bitch. You dig? All right. Salute to the honorable boss hog and the boss players at the bar. Good looking for the drinks players, no doubt, no doubt. Salute to you too, my brother. Go ahead. Yeah. You, you know, it's not really a mystique after a while. It becomes real. They say a line. One of my coldest lines in the movie Wall Street, the first one, is the illusion has become real. He said, I bought this painting for $2 million. He said, now it's worth 8 million or whatever the fuck he said. He said, I bought that building over there for 800,000, and now it's worth 20 million. And I remember it was like better than sex. It was the best thing going. He said, now it's a day's pay. You know what I mean? Like it was a whole different animal to him. Like what you worked hard to get to, now it's just a normal day. It's a regular day. You fuss. You understand me? So you gotta work all your life to create this miracle. You understand me? My miracle, my first miracle was, say, a book, right? It took me 14 years or something to write my first book, right? I put out my first book at 28. Now it's like I'm a writer for life. I got my whole school is based on the books that I write. You follow me? So the mystique has become my regular life. You know what I'm saying? So you study whatever important thing that you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's putting out an album, putting out the music video, or whatever it is, a hot mixtape, chart topping single, or some fucking shit, whatever it is. When you put it out, you're gonna put so much into that, all of your all into that, all of your money should be into that, all of your focus should be into that. When you put out that thing, and then you go on from there and say, well, shit, you know what? I got to do this every day now. Because you done got to this level, you done got to that $100,000 a month one time, and you like, nigga, I need to be like this every month. So I got to do what I did to get that one did. I got to do it every month, and you expand who you are. You have an expansion of expression. So now that you were drawn, but now that you're doing paintings like this every day, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I could do that when I wrote my first book. And 3 years later, I wrote 3 books that year. Okay? Now I write a book every year. You know what I'm saying? I remember to put out my first magazine, I remember getting dissed by so many people. They was like, yeah, man, we need your 100,000. You got to buy these copies. You got to do this. You got to do that. Man, you can't do your own magazine. We can't even print them in the country. You can't do this. I wanted my own newsletter and newspaper, and I wanted offline shit. I didn't want an online newspaper, an e-zine, and all that kind of fucking shit. I wanted something that you can hold, something that you can feel, that you can flip through and everything. And I remember how much money I was putting into my first magazine. And I was like, damn, now I put out a magazine every month. Several magazines a month, because I put out my magazine, but I also put out the Hoes magazine, my bitches porn magazine every month, right? So, it's the biggest thing in your life. The most important thing in your life, that in which is going to be your skill, that you're going to build your brand on, right? But it has to be the most common thing in your life. I remember a mink coat was so important to me, nigga, that I dreamed about it. I stayed up in days and daydreamed about it. I wanted a mink coat, mink coat, mink coat. And nigga, once I got one, I went out and I was like, damn, yeah, they see me with the perm and mink coat, light skinned nigga, peckerwood bitches everywhere staring at me, nigga, I'm down, right? I had to go get me another one. Yeah, they said this one was too cheap. I went and bought the same mink coat again, but I bought a more expensive version. Then I seen, when I was going about that mink coat, I seen a burgundy joint. I was like, damn, I wonder what this was like. Burgundy, so I got my burgundy joint. I was messing with niggas in Dago. They was like, oh man, that's nice, P. You know what I mean? So I switched, put on the black one. I was like, oh man, that felt good being able to switch and go back into this party with another color mink coat. Hold on, man. So I went and did an order for 3 of them. I put it on layaway, bam, 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 paid them off. Then I come back. These are different colors, but they little bombers and pullovers and shit. Some nigga was like, yeah, man, but it's real pimps. That's old school niggas. We have full length mink coats. Y'all niggas, y'all got the little cheap ones. We spent $20,000 for these mink coats. I said, damn, he might be right. I gotta give me a $20,000 joint. I got me a $20,000 joint. I was like, oh man, this is cold, baby. I see what he's saying now. This come down to the floor. I remember he used to drag in the snow. When I went up to Detroit, he was dragging in the snow. It's like I got a little midget on my back. You know what I mean? So I was like, man, this motherfucker's heavy as shit. That's why we bounce it a little bit. Somebody got to do it. You know what I mean? We bounced the mink coat when we put it on. Nigga, so I goes from there, and I seen that some niggas out of Cleveland had some joints. They had the motherfucking tassels on the shoulders, and it was double-breasted. And I said, oh, man, I got to go have me one like that. So I went out and got me one like that. You know what I'm saying? My mentor was like, oh, I like the other one better. Wear the other one. I was like, oh, man, I got to wear both. And so, I'd be in a party for, about an hour talking the shit with that mink coat. I go swap to the other one. You know what I mean? I go swap to the other one. And that's how I got that name. So it's funny when niggas hated on me about it last year. Like, man, he's switching mink coats and shit. It's hot outside and this and that. Yeah, nigga, but we in a venue that is motherfucking Central Air. Nigga, I can go in, swap my mink coats and let people know that I'm different, bitch. I'm different. You know what I mean? So, I can get down and lean on everybody that didn't bring a whole trunk full of mink coats. You did. So, I mean, it's about the miracle was in me getting the first mink coat. Because not every pimp had a mink coat. It's still, man, you can't even really say that you've been pimping without a mink coat. But, it's so many niggas, man. Say it's a million niggas every year that say that they pimping shit. Let me say this. 900,000 of them million niggas, 900,000 ain't got mink coats. So it's a legendary thing. To once you have one, you look like the nigga now. But it was the biggest thing in life to me. Then it just became a normal thing that was connected with my brand. I had 22 mink coats, and you know what I mean? Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas everywhere know about it. Young Phillies just bought y'all niggas 2 shots, though. You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning to the Honorable Boss Hogg and the mob. Across the globe, we working. You understand me? No doubt. You know what I mean? Top of the morning to you, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, man. 818 reputable, then crowned at the mob. Now that's catching on, baby. I like the feeling too, because I'm from a hood neighborhood like that too, 818. So I'm with it, nigga. That's why I didn't say that when you said it. I was like, yeah, Jack. You know what I mean? Toss ENT, you know what I'm saying, after buying y'all niggas a drink, said, greetings to the Honorable Boss Hogg and the Brotherhood. Now let's get down. Let's get all the way down. My bitches even say, let's get down. Now, it's funny because I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's get down. You know what I'm saying? The way I smooth talk a bitch and be like, no, baby. You know what I mean? That's a thing. So many things that we say in the inner circle that, is not known to the outside world. And when you see people in the inner circle, when you see people say it, you be like, damn, they must fuck with us, nigga. We all in the inner circle together, baby. You dig? Hey, man, all y'all niggas get profile pics up, baby. All right, let's see. The next question was, am I missing somebody's question, man? You know what I mean? Just let me know, because I might not find it on here. So yeah, my brother Nigel, you don't go out 1 deep. You go out 1 deep, dripped and dipped, nigga, and you won't stay 1 deep long, nigga. It's gonna be all type of people trying to hang out with you, man. Especially if you buying the drinks, nigga. See, the way you buy the drinks in this school is only training for when you go out to the bar when you trying to catch the proper bitch. Because when you got to train yourself to buy drinks. The same cheap niggas that ain't buying the drinks in the school, they ain't buying the drinks in the bar neither. So how you do one thing is how you do everything, nigga. You gotta get down if you're gonna be somebody. All right, I gotta get ready to jump out of here, man. But it's training. This live is just training for the real life. This school is training for the real life, because they're gonna be moving a lot faster than y'all. And the advanced school is working for the real life, nigga. We all working together. We all putting our bread down. You know what I mean? We paying our dues to, you know what I'm saying, to get rich. All right. Let's see where we at now. Go ahead, bro. Look, that's a beautiful thing, nigga. That, you know what I'm saying? Let's give it up to the nigga that was so real that say, man, his bitch was sitting listening to the class with him because nigga, you know, nigga, he wanted to make sure that she growing, you know what I'm saying, and understand the same game that he understanding. So she learning to live by it while he's living by it. So the bitch is like, she's already with the movement the way that she gotta be with the movement. You know what I mean? So I mean, all of that, man. You know what I mean? Jackpot TV, you gotta get your profile pic, baby. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna first give it up to the nigga that's moving like me, because I used to move like that when I used to be on the phone with Rosebud or Jimmy Star. I would have the hoe in the background so she would know, bitch, I'm getting some above average game, so I cannot be an average lane, bitch. How about that? How about you paying a nigga that's gonna be a legend like the two niggas I'm talking to? You know what I mean? So guilty by association though, bitch, because I was real serious about it. Go ahead, my brother. What's the bitch's question? Become a, become a. If the okay, she said, what should she do if the family turn her back on her? Become a success as soon as possible. Don't fail and fuck around and take time getting high and getting drunk for a year, 2 years, 10 years. Let it take 10 years to be successful. You get down like Joe Kennedy, okay? Shit, I shouldn't even said that. But you get down like a motherfucker that ain't like a motherfucker that ain't got no time to waste hanging out with heathens. You don't got no time to waste hanging out with heathens. You're gonna get successful so fast that they ain't even gonna remember that you got down. That's what you tell them. So you know what I'm saying? Go out without fucking around, without bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do the right things with the dough so fast, so quick, so focused that won't nobody even ever say that, you know what I mean, this person was that kind of nigga. Let me tell you something. They say that one of the biggest clothes designers in the world used to sell kilos, right? How do we even know that any of that is true? Because all we know since we've been living is that nigga got this 300, 400, this $1 billion clothing line. You follow me? So that's the real game. The real game is in a whisper. It ain't when a nigga's still in the streets. You see a nigga that was down the streets at 16, he's still in the streets at 60. Something's wrong with that. Something's wrong with that. There was some elevation that had been forgot about or some shit, right? So when you hear about white people, it almost sounds like a lie. Like, nigga, he way too big to be, you know what I mean? But they got several, oh man, I ain't got time to answer for her right now. I don't know. Shit, I guess maybe she was gonna explain to me about yesterday. But yeah, they have so many white people that got down back in the 80s when everybody was getting down. They got, I mean, I'm talking about like I can name probably 5 comedians off the top of my head that got stopped with bricks and pounds and hold on. They got stopped with they got caught and went to prison for this and that. Before they blew up, they was getting down, baby. You know what I'm saying? But now they are so big in that thing that they do professionally that we don't even think that man anyway, I ain't gonna address that. But yeah, we don't even think that they would have did like that. You know what I mean? So you gotta, you know, run that down to it, bitch. We not trying to hang out here and a motherfucker, you know, like when I was coming up, I would tell a bitch, yo, bitch, we ain't got time to, you know what I'm saying, for you to get 50 hoe cases. That mean you was on the corner too damn long. What the fuck could you do getting that many hoe cases? I mean, you had to be fighting and arguing with every trick, with every police, with every, you know what I mean? A motherfucker had to take it serious. And if a motherfucker take it serious, they down, baby. They all the way down. They trying to get a PhD. So family can turn their back on you, but not for long, because they're going to come back and loving you, because you're going to pull up in that Porsche. You're going to pull up with the gifts for your kids. You're going to pull up with the gift for your mom. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be, hey, your credit's going to be together. You're going to be able to co-sign for her house. What did they say? And this is one of my favorite lines from this movie, Boiler Room. You don't like what I do, mom and dad? Fuck you. See how they feel when you're paying their fucking Lexus payments. You did. You did. You understand me? So that's what, yeah, it was Ben Affleck that said that. Yeah, you got to go save that on your YouTube. You know what I mean? The Ben Affleck Boiler Room speech. You got to save that on your YouTube, nigga, so you can get down, because both of his speeches in there was cold. Both of them. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got to, you know what I'm saying, put that as a part of your life. You know who else got a, you know what I'm saying, cold speech? Alec Baldwin and Glengarry Glen Ross. Yeah, he got, yeah, you got to be into the sales movies, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because you a salesman. You know what I mean? And your woman gonna have to be a salesman. Shit, because I mean, she representing a great salesman, so she got to be a great salesman. So yeah, I mean, not only that, man, but sales work in every avenue of life. Okay, so whatever y'all graduating to, graduate quicker. You know what I mean? And get there quick. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have a certain level of professionalism to her, a certain level of fame. She gonna give people in her family something to look up to, not somebody to look down on. You dig? So that's how that go. You dig? You ain't no idiot, nigga, man. So you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna get that shit worked out in short order, in a fast fashion. You dig? In a ferocious manner. You know what I mean? We can get this shit handled ASAP. We not gonna sit and watch the gazelles. They gonna run and jump, and we gonna wait on the little sick one. No, we gonna grab one of them motherfucking bitches right now, cause we gotta eat. You dig? So that's how that go, man. You got the shit. You know what I mean? You know, she with the right one, baby. You dig? All right. Let's see. Can you talk about getting out of your comfort zone? Your comfort zone is your wealth zone. So if you're doing the shit that you comfortable with, you're gonna only get what money you getting right now. You know what I mean? You got to get out and get down in order to really get rich. You got to go out and do the things that sometimes that you never thought you would do. I was telling Morningstar this. I said the exact things that you thinking that you don't want to do is the same thing that God is going to have you do in order for you to get rich. That's cold, Jack. That's cold, but I tell you, nigga, I'm living proof. I had a long list of shit that I would just not do. When I got to be a street nigga, I was going to not do this. I was going to never do that. I wasn't going to ever be this kind of nigga. I was never going to be that kind of nigga. I was never, had a long list, nigga. That list is small as fuck now. You know what I'm saying? It's small as fuck. And yeah, I'll give you one example. When I got out of the streets, I didn't want to talk about no pimp shit at all. I didn't even want to drop the pimp book that I had. I had finally finished the book. I spent $250,000 to learn how to write. And I still don't write great. My writing is still only so-so. But I spent the, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get to your question in a minute, brother. Hova Allen just bought y'all niggas 2 shots. You dig? I spent, so much money. I spent so much time. I struggled to get this book did. But it wasn't like a Donald Gunn's book or Iceberg Slim book. It wasn't a fiction book like that. So I was like, man, I don't want to drop this book. I don't want to get a game. I don't want to sell it again. I just don't want to do. And then I know that if my book jump off, I'm gonna be known as the pimp nigga forever. So I ain't gonna never be able to make it in the legit world and all that. I had all this bitch ass shit that I was thinking about. All these bitch ass motherfucking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga don't want to do pimp music because he don't want to be, hated when he can't get in the industry like that because they not really fucking with him, right? So I couldn't even tell you all the ins and outs of what Frank Matthews did. Great, Felix. To keep it 100, I would have to really sit down and start studying everybody that came up with him. You know what I mean? But I know he was, part of the biggest of the big. You know what I mean? I know he had balls. But anyway, let's get back to the main question, right? The main question was getting out of your comfort zone. And so I didn't want to put out a pimp book, nigga. So I tried to get into real estate. I failed. I tried to get in network marketing. I failed. I tried to get in a clothing line way before this clothing line. Nigga, like 2-3 clothing lines back. I invested in a clothing line. We did a little fashion show. That failed. I put my money in with my brother on some fucking eBay pawn shop type of business. That failed. I put in on a yard sale. That failed. I put in on, just all kinds of fucking shit. Everything I touched failed. I didn't even want to sell these books. But I got my first 25 in. I said, man, I don't even want people to buy this shit, nigga. I just want them to respect the game and the fact that I'm alive, nigga, a genius nigga that did the shit. I'm gonna put the price up to $1,000 a pop. I ain't giving these niggas no game, nigga. They're gonna have to really believe in it to even get this shit. I put it at $1,000 a pop, dude. I sold every fucking book. I was like, man, but I still don't wanna. That's 25 niggas. That ain't the whole world. I still don't want to be the famous nigga. So you see, I wasn't gonna do the lives. I don't want to be, out here like this. But you see it take off. I didn't get on Instagram purposely for all these years. Like I got on Instagram like a year and 8 months ago. I got 7 Instagrams now. They all be slapping with bitches getting at me on each one. Nigga, what you don't want to do, God is going to force you to go through that in order to grow. You can't even grow without that. Like, so as long as it's positive and constructive and not destructive. You know what I mean? As long as it's positive, that's gonna grow you out of your comfort zone, dude. I blew up my comfort zone a long time ago, um, and I can never look back. I can't be who I used to be no more. I can't be my mother's son no more. I can't be the regular square such and such no more, dude. That's been so long ago. I don't even know how or remember how, and it would I would get physically ill to even think about trying to go back to being passive aggressive and a regular nigga. No, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Kill them all, nigga. Kill all competition, man, and let the world talk about you were just in killing them or you were terrible at killing them. But either way, they talk about the fact that you killed them, they did not kill you. So kill your competition, nigga. And I ain't talking about physical violence, nigga. I'm talking about, in whatever you do. Like with me, when I'm talking, when I'm on stage speaking, I want to kill everybody else that's speaking. When I'm talking to a bitch, I want to kill every motherfucker that she's thinking about letting call her phone and that she's thinking about texting. I want to let her know that I'm the only man living. I'm the only one breathing, bitch. I'm the only one blessed by God. How you have been cursed to have babies by the rest of these niggas, bitch. But you just met me, bitch. Don't miss your blessing. You feel me? Like, I totally believe in what I'm saying. I totally take the bitch with me and, all that, man. All that. God damn, baby, I gotta get out. All right, man, my people just pulled up, nigga. I gotta handle business, nigga. I'll see you niggas tomorrow, man. Peace and one love. Hey, you bitches that's supposed to call me, call me. You dig? I gotta go out and pay some shit. Bye.